Twitch and YouTube. So if you say something, just be aware of being streamed. Oh man,
Man, you got. Are you sure you want to stream with those hiccups?
I'm good, bro. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Bro,
how much is it listed for?
I will come cuddle you if you need me
So,
to.
Hexel,
can I please
101.
use your bot?
Hexel 101, dude. Yeah, the list is pretty
Can I
bad.
Can I use your bot?
3600 is completely irrelevant right now. I wouldn't get a big 550 board for a 3600. RAM is kind of overpriced. SSD is pretty overpriced. 5700 XT is cringe as fuck and has been for like
it's cringe
since launch, but it's especially cringe now. Okay. Montech X1 is basically out of stock as well, and then Corsair CXM is like has not been relevant in a very long time. Hold on, what was that guy's name?
Yeah, you got him just in time.
No, I still need to check his name. Okay, I am streaming now. I am streaming Lux Skull.
Hey, yo, Angus, can you check out my build right now? So I just swapped from Intel to AMD. I don't know if that build is exactly good.
Okay.
Because
it's awful.
It went cheaper.
It is awful.
It is awful?
Yep.
Well, what should I change?
First of all, yesterday I told you, made it pretty clear that if you're gonna go AMD, you should wait for the 5600X to restock, and then pick that up.
But I don't care for the 5600.
Then don't go AMD.
Then don't go AMD. Go Intel. But okay.
The 5600X is the only AMD CPU worth buying right now in Canada.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I was planning on getting, like, if the prices went back down for the 3600,
but the prices haven't gone back down. That's why it's the case.
Fair. It's only gone up since Black Friday.
Wait, so you said the 5600?
5600X, yeah. Zen 2 is in production. What are you talking about? What? Where are you getting this idea that it stopped production? Bro, this granola bar is pretty hog. Oh, hi, QB.
Hello.
I'm present. Hello, present. I'm dad. We need AMD to stop making consoles, but why? They're making bank, dude. And knock the hustle. Hold on. God, this purgatory guy is whack. If you eat the German macaroni and cheese 7 times, you'll begin to like it. What's the distinction between regular mac and cheese and German mac and cheese? I need you to tell me. I just don't know.
One's German.
Like if you tell me, then I'll consider eating German mac and cheese. But you know.
Buddy, this call's getting full.
All right. Like stuffing more people in here. I'm gonna move Graves to AFK for now. All right. German is sour. Okay.
Where? What?
I'm rebuilding my PC part picker list. I'll send here shortly. Then we can discuss my questions if that works. Yep. That's what we're here for. So if you're in this voice channel and you have a question, put it in voice chat text. Or type it in my Twitch chat. Whatever works for you. How long would you bet Nvidia continuing the GTX brand if the RTX 3050 shakes out to be real? The entire purpose of the GTX brand was because implementing ray tracing at a low level would increase incremental costs on like the lower end parts, which people don't want to pay. But I think this generation, because the technology has matured, especially for manufacturing it, that maybe we won't see that segment. Maybe we won't. Plus, yeah, it'd be pretty slow if it did have ray tracing. Is there a replacement for the RX 5500? What do you mean by replacement? You mean by equal performance or like a good upgrade or?
Almost a little aggressive tonight.
What did I do to this? Okay. What CPU would be good with the 3070? I currently don't recommend the 3070. I'd rather you get the 3060 Ti because it's more available. You don't lose much performance and it's $100 less. Equal because they're sold out. 5500 OEM. I would assume 1650, but I'm gonna check. 1 second.
The XT, yeah, it should be 1650.
Let's see here. RX 5500 OEM.
Void 50. Go.
Oh, it looks like it's almost the same as the 5500 XT. Okay. Then you'd be looking at 1650 Super, 580, 1060. That sort of thing. Probably the 1650 Super. I got the Ryzen 5 3600, unfortunate. My case is a 275R and my cooling is a D15. Okay. Did you buy those things recently? Do you have any thoughts on the 6900 XT? It's probably cringe. Probably less cringe than the 3090 for gaming, but I still think it's probably cringe. It's still going to be very poor value and not worth buying. Okay, well, at this point, if you already have the 3070, there's two CPUs I'd pair with it. Either the 5600X or the 10400/F. So what you choose between those two is depending on what games you play. If you're playing at higher settings and you have like a lower budget and you just want a CPU that, you know, works just generally for most games, then 10400F or 10400 is good. If you're playing at lower settings and you're trying to get high FPS, then maybe consider the 5600X. Thanks. Oh, UCA, dude, what's up? This has everything I'm pretty much 100% on. PCPP didn't have the 5-pack of case fans, so I'm grabbing. Thanks, Rad Plumber. Oh, your part list is private, dude. Rush row. Gotta fix that. Yes or nah? Let's see. Nah. What is this fucking parametric? Who decided to put H410 in this parametric? Along with these two specific boards. Like, if you're gonna go cheap boards, these are not the boards I would have chosen. Or not only these boards, at least. RAM is fine, but I would have gone for a different brand, because given how close they are on price. Like, Olo is only worth pursuing if it's, like, really cheap. B2 is fine, but the problem with this parametric is you kind of lose nuance. There's, like, I'd rather take SN550 for, like, a little bit more. 1650 Super for 300 is garbage. Holy fuck, that is bad. Spec Delta RGB is not worth 80, and then that's fine. So the only things I'd keep here are CPU and power supply. Yeah. Do you think it's good value for professional work? Depends on what the professional work you're doing is. If you need 16 gigs of VRAM and you, I don't know, are doing OpenCL related work or something, then sure, I guess. Looking to build a gaming PC, but I'm green to this. I want to play COD and WoW and get 160 to 200 FPS on COD. Any build suggestions? Okay. I'm assuming like low, medium settings, like most people. When it comes to builds, there's kind of three things I need. I need your budget. I need your use case, so what you're doing, so you've given me that. And I need your time frame. Those are the three main things I need. So, when are you buying? And what's your budget? Or what do you want your budget to be? You can spend less, spend more, depending on your performance target. 2,000 in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. If you're gonna wait 2 to 3 weeks, there are gonna be holiday sales in about 2 weeks for Christmas, obviously. So I'd probably come back around then. Yeah, that's basically it. I need 16 gigs of VRAM to moderate Discord. True. Hey Aegis, a friend is having a problem with his RAM or motherboard. He was using some spare RAM for me for a few days before his came in the mail. Games were crashing 5 minutes into them, but if we removed 1 stick of RAM, games worked fine. Okay. Try switching the 2 sticks. Oh, okay, I know the problem. Okay. Yeah, try switching the 2 sticks, and then that will tell you whether the RAM is the problem or if the motherboard is the problem. So try the supposedly faulty stick that's not working and put it in the stick. Put it in the place of the stick that's already working right now. Also, you have a Ryzen 2000 CPU, which is, unfortunate, and you're using a 3600 megahertz XMP kit with it, which means it's almost definitely not going to be stable, like just period. So you removing a single stick could just be decreasing the stress on the memory controller, and so both sticks would work. It's not the stick side of the problem, it's the CPU. So, but first, try the thing that I tried. Oh, hold on. Fuck, I can't spell. Alright. Did you, okay. Rush Row. Did you post your, PC part picker list so we can take a look?
Yes.
Alright. Is it, I believe it's private, right? Can you repost the link?
Yeah, I can, yes.
Okay.
Let me do that real quick. There you go.
What motherboard and RAM would you recommend for a 3600? The RAM to be 16 gigs. 3200 C16, 2x8 kit. So a $50 16 gig kit would be good. You should be aiming for around $50, yeah. So 2 8 gig sticks and yeah. I'm making bad jokes. Probably making bad jokes. Okay. Let's take a look at your list, Mr. Rush Row. See what's up in here. Okay, so you've got an interesting crew of parts that you've assembled here. Why a B365 motherboard? That would indicate you're going 9th gen locked. So why that?
Because I am going 9th gen locked. I mean, not necessarily 9th gen. I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a 9th gen chip, but I'm not going to overclock.
Okay, so we're not 100%
so right, yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I'd wipe this. I'd start over from scratch because given that you're considering 9th gen locked, that power supply is probably not necessary for the rest of your build.
I'll be okay. So let me explain that power supply real quick, if I can. I'm eventually there'll be a 3070 in there, and obviously the 750 is still a little overkill for that. But the 650 watt power supply that was recommended to me, was like $10 cheaper, and wasn't modular. So I figured might as well, spend the extra $12.
Okay. Yeah, I'd still start this list over from scratch, honestly. Yeah, I'd honestly just start this list over from scratch. So, let's take a look here. So again, like I told the other guy, there's 3 things I need from you if you want a list. It's budget, use case, time frame. So, when are you buying? What are you doing with your PC? And how much money do you have to spend, or how much money do you want to spend?
So currently, would you rather me just type it out or
just tell me? It's like
okay.
Yeah.
So time frame immediately, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily building an entire computer. I have a computer already, but I am rehousing it into a smaller case. So realistically, I'm just getting the stuff I need to move it into that new case, and then after the holidays, I'll upgrade where I need to.
Okay, so you have a computer and you just want to move cases for now?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But I want a smaller case, which is why I need a smaller motherboard.
So what do you have right now then already? Just tell me CPU and GPU, motherboard, form factor.
It's an ATX build.
Okay.
The motherboard is a Gigabyte. Let me grab it real quick.
That's fine. Just tell me the CPU and GPU now.
It's an i5-8400 and a 1066 gig.
Okay. Okay. If you're fine in your current build, which I'm sure you are, because 8400 and 1066 gig, not bad parts by any stretch. Yep. So I'd probably keep those for now.
Yeah, that was the plan.
And then I wouldn't actually start by, changing the motherboard and stuff like that immediately, because that's going to be a waste of time and money, most likely. So I'd probably just, stick with what you have, just chill, and, when it comes time in, whether it be like a couple months or in a few weeks from now, when you want to upgrade, then come to us, let us know, say, I have $800, $1,000, whatever, and I want to upgrade, and then we'll pick parts for you, and we'll do the case thing at that time. But I wouldn't switch cases early, especially because you have to switch motherboard. Yeah. I figured I don't know how to choose good PC parts. Thanks Insta for the raid. I really need your help. Can you try and make a build for $700 to $800? I want to use my PC for playing TF2, Overwatch, Minecraft, CS:GO, and make videos. Okay. $700 to $800 would be even the games you're playing. Actually, I might do like 10400, and then I really want to do 3060 Ti. German mac and cheese. When are you buying this? Because if it's really soon, I'm gonna be very sad. But if it's in the future and like you have time to wait until a $300 Nvidia card comes out, then we can do that plus a 10400, which would be very, very nice for that build. I'm just struggling because like as much as I love 10100 plus 3060 Ti, that's obviously not the best thing in the world for video editing and playing CPU intensive games. Can you recommend me components that pair really well with the 5600X? Also reserve a spot for a 3080. If you have a build that uses parts that are currently unavailable, so like 5600X 3080, because those parts are very hard to get, I don't know when you're going to get them, and you don't know when you're going to get them. So get those two parts first. Once you've locked in orders for both of those parts, then come to me and I'll make you the rest of your build, because then we know the time frame that you're actually getting your build. But let's say you're really unlucky and you cannot get a 3080 for the next 2 months. And if I make you a build now, and then you buy everything in 2 months, or worse, you buy everything now besides the 3080, then you have a risk of, things getting outdated or missing out on new parts or return windows not intersecting and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess the return window thing's not really valid because all the retailers have it until January 31st, but yeah. I want to get this for Christmas. Okay. All right. That's a little rough, I guess. We could do like 10400 and then get you like a used GPU for now, and then if you get like $100 more in the future, you could just swap for a 3060 Ti. Do you mind pushing that to like 850 or like 850? Also, do you live near a micro center? Because if you live near a micro center, we can actually fit this into 800. Holy shit. 10400 plus 3060 Ti and 800 would literally make me cream my pants. Budget around 500. Time the sooner the better, like in 2 weeks, but lower price is more important. Game is Minecraft. A $500 budget is right around the area where you can do 10100 plus a used GPU. Also, that is not a complete build. That does not include a power supply or storage, and it's above 500. That's $570. So, I'm confused. Are you really conforming to your budget here? I don't quite get what's going on. German mac and cheese. Do you have? So you said, is that yes to the 850, or you live near Micro Center, or is it yes to both? So Shadow Thief, you already have a power supply and storage. Okay, that actually makes my life much easier. Okay, cool. Game is Minecraft. Okay, cool. Let's do it actually. So you have a power supply and storage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw together a list here real quick. Also, Shadow Thief, do you live near a Micro Center? Would a 3070 and 3700X bottleneck? Bottlenecking is context dependent, so it depends on what you're doing. And so it depends on what game you're playing, what settings you're at, what resolution you're at. And if you want to know more information about that, you can check benchmarks on your specific game that you're playing. And would a B550 Tomahawk Max in esports still work? B550 Tomahawk Max doesn't exist. I'm assuming you mean B450 Tomahawk Max. And that board is not worth buying for 3700X. And esports still work. Use the stock cooler on a 3700X. It's a Prism. Pretty decent. Can I ask why the B365M is a bad board? Because you're forcing yourself to get 9th gen at most, and you have an 8th gen processor too. It's like, why would you spend more money on a motherboard that doesn't allow you any more upgrade headroom and doesn't give you any more features? And it's just literally just wasting money just to downsize cases. So just chill. You can get a micro ATX case later when you are changing platforms. Okay, but I would not change your motherboard and then have to change your motherboard again when you upgrade. Unless you're planning on keeping your CPU, but still, I still wouldn't do that. Is the Asus ROG Strix B450 going to be able to support Zen 3 in the future? Yep. In fact, I'm pretty sure it already does with BIOS updates, with beta BIOS updates. And although if you're getting a Zen 2 CPU right now, I would not upgrade to Zen 3. That would be a foolish upgrade.
No, I'm asking this solely for the reason that I was planning to get the 5600X, and that's Zen 3.
Okay, well, if you're getting the 50, are you upgrading from a Ryzen CPU, or is this like a brand?
I'm just building a completely new PC.
Okay, in that case, I would not get a 550. Actually, probably. And then update.
The thing is that the one I kind of already have one because it was bought on sale for 140.
Okay.
But honestly, I think it's probably going to be able to be resold, and then depending on the sale at Christmas, I could get the 550.
140 is a pretty. You can definitely afford a good B550 board for like 110. If you want to return that or sell it, but if you really want to keep it, you can track the BIOS update page on the B. You can track the BIOS update.
Alrighty, thank you.
Your choice. I live 30 minutes away from Micro Center. Okay, cool. We'll actually make you a build. I stepped away for a second. Did you read my last message? Yeah, I did. You should probably stick around. I answered your question. Try switching the sticks, same slot. So you have 2 sticks of RAM, and one of them is working, you think. So it could be the slot that's the issue. So switch the sticks. If the RAM is still working when you switch the sticks, it's either the slot that's the issue, so it's the motherboard, or it's the fact that you're trying to use 3600 megahertz RAM on a Ryzen 2000 processor, which could also be a problem if you're trying to use XMP. If the sticks aren't working and you haven't even turned on XMP, then it's probably the slot. So, you know, it's troubleshooting.
Update your BIOS. Update your BIOS.
That too. But troubleshooting is all about eliminating variables, basically. When will AMD be back in vogue for budget builds? Whenever Ryzen 3000 prices decide to go back to normal, or even lower than normal, that'd be nice.
Shay.
Thank you so much. Cool. Sup? What's up, Oni-chan, Neko-chan, Senpai? Okay. I'm not sure. I would prefer to order it off of Amazon. Okay, so you don't live near my. Okay, I'll do Shadow Thieves build really quick, and then we'll do everybody else. So we're gonna do 10100 instead of a 3100. RAM timings is all you can mess with on a locked Intel processor. No, on a locked Intel processor, and on a B series board. Actually, not it doesn't have to do with being locked or unlocked. It's the B series board that's the limitation. Yeah, B series boards force you to use the maximum supported frequency on your processor without exceeding that. So yeah, it's like a frequency lock on both core clock and RAM clock. Okay, so we'll do B460 here. We'll do what the fuck? An ITX board is the cheapest B460 board? This cursed future we live in, dude. Holy shit. This is actually extremely cursed.
Do you think you're getting too old for this?
No, don't worry about it, dude. Holy shit, though, this is really cursed. Dude, COVID is so cursed, dude. It's actually insane. Okay, let's see how much. Okay, the 3100 costs $180. I guess we're not doing that either. Oh my god, dude. COVID is so cursed. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, what do we got? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna have to go Vulcan Z here. Very nice, you. Storage, we're gonna go for a nice 480 gig or higher SSD. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a bunch of cringe. Do we have anything that's not cringe? Oh wow, A2000 for 54? I will take that. Let's fucking go, dude. A2000 is coming in clutch. For the boys. For the boys. Oh god, 1650 supers are so expensive. Why? Oh god, the 5500 XT is like the same price. Oh god, I'm actually about to recommend the 5500 XT. Oh god, the pain. All I know is pain, dude. Okay.
Wait, what is a good motherboard for a Ryzen 7 3700X and 3070?
I would not get a 3700X if I had the choice to at this time. So you said you already have a storage and power supply, or wait, what do you already have? What's his face? The Shadow Thief. What do you already have? And German mac and cheese. We'll do yours in a second. German mac and cheese. I already have power supply and storage. Oh shit, I already had a power supply. My bad. All right, we'll do case then. Yeah. Wow, there are not many cheap PX cases. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go MX331 mesh though. I don't know why I don't have that saved. I should probably add. Yeah. Okay. And then video card we'll do. Oh god, I can't believe I'm recommending a fucking 5500 XT. Kill me now. Okay.
Stop. Don't do that.
Get some help. Alright. There you go, Shadow Thief. This is 550. I fell asleep to you reading Goodnight Moon last night. Oh my god. It's the low quality version too. Whoever recorded it, it was like compressed as fuck. Actually, no, I think Cloud is the original.
What? No, Alpha, you're lying. That was me. You're lying, Alpha.
CMG? Oh, I'm 18. Okay. German mac and cheese. Let's work on your list. Let's do it. So, hopefully the Micro Center site isn't down anymore for me. Looks like it's not down. Okay, sick. We're popping. Let's... Actually, what store are you near? I have mine set to Chicago right now. What store are you near? Mr. German mac and cheese. And in the meantime, I'll pick your other parts. So your budget was like 800, right? Okay, so 500 gig SSD. Yo, A2000 is a fucking steal right now. It's such a steal that even all the fucking weirdos that are like, SM2263XT is a bad controller, are gonna be happy. Oh man. You know that server with like all the weirdos in it that say like Pascal NVENC's the same as Turing NVENC, and like, DRAMless NVMe is worse than DRAM SATA and like all that shit? Yeah, the server with all those weirdos, it's causing more problems these days. And Whoopity is like having an aneurysm because of them. I told him to get out while he could. I told him. What is wrong with the 5500 XT? It's just normally not recommendable, but 1650 Supers has gone up in price so much that it's like, yikes, Yikes. Big yikes.
Is an X570 Asus ROG Strix? Is that okay for like a Ryzen 7 3700X and
that would be
3070
a
board?
very stupid purchase.
Okay,
Bazazar, I will go over your little paragraph in a second. Yeah, not only is that an X570 board, it's also very overpriced and expensive. Okay, so
what would you recommend?
German mac and cheese, get back to me on that. What Micro Center are you near? And then we'll figure out what they have in stock.
The people in here are saying they go to sleep to Aegis' voice. I understand that it's kind of soothing, but like really sleeping to it?
No, they're joking. Yo, Aegis, recommend me a cheap 1 terabyte SSD. Okay. I mean, CubeX might be serious, but I think most people are joking with it. Okay. So a cheap 1 terabyte SSD right now would be. Let's take a look. I'm assuming this is for primary use. So what do we have available over here? Okay, I'd probably do SN550 for $95. Yeah. Western Digital SN550 for $95. I want to see if there's like anything else. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Okay. Yeah, Western Digital Blue SN550 for $95. If it's like a game storage drive or something like that, GX2 is fine. So Team GX2, the one that's like $80 right now. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Wait, he's not even in the voice. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Hold on. Let me fix my shit. Okay. So, German mac and cheese. Get back to me on that, and we'll figure this out. What's your ethnicity? I am born in Canada, but my background is Korean.
Supposed to make shit up, man. Fucking ant, okay.
He's
Yes.
Martian. Come on.
It's just for games. I already have an SSD with Windows and stuff. Okay, in that case, Team GX2. Yeah, the GX2 is fine. Hi, Sid. What would you recommend for a 3700X and 3070 as far as a motherboard if you were forced to use those parts and or you already have those parts and you can't be bothered or can't return them? I'd get a cheap B450 board that is pretty good. So that would be let's see actually. I don't know what cheap B450 boards are out and about right now. So let's take a look. B450 lowest price. I suppose the Aorus M wouldn't. Oh, there you go. Wow, that's very cheap. MSI B450M Bazooka Max Wi-Fi. Pretty good board. It's $93. It's looking pretty hot. I would probably get that. Do you know why the Ryzen Zen 2 processors went up in price? Yes, because they are.
Hi, Aegis.
Like Ryzen. All the rage these days. And because it's in limited supply, limited manufacturing, you know, people have bought all of it up. All of it up. So you should stream Cyberpunk if you play. I think my PC would explode trying to run Cyberpunk, and if I tried to stream Cyberpunk, it would create a black hole. The CPU would become a black hole of information through which all of the game data is lost. So, yeah.
Is it out?
Cyberpunk is not out. There is a hardware estimation or like a benchmark on Tom's Hardware right now, but some people are saying that the pre-release game version for reviewers has DRM in it, which affects performance, so you shouldn't trust the benchmarks. But so far, the benchmarks are pretty abysmal. So the Tom's Hardware bench shows like a 3090 getting barely like 100 FPS at 1080p.
I called it 6 months ago. I said it's gonna crush everyone's shit. Everyone didn't believe me.
Yeah, so it looks, people are saying that the game requirements that were posted for Cyberpunk are for 30 FPS and not for 60 FPS. So,
well, shit, their first specs that they posted back when it started was a fucking like 1080 Ti or higher.
Yeah, so unless this DRM is genuinely like system killing and it's completely, the current, you know, implementation of the game is completely not representative of what the game performance will be, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Why do you not upgrade? Is it because you only play Overwatch or something to do with college? It's because I'm waiting for stuff to come out. So right now I have a 3400G and a very good B550 ITX board with some pretty decent RAM and good storage. So I have everything I need besides, you know, everything is good. Everything is cool. Everything's good in the hood, except for the CPU, GPU, and my case, and by extension, the power supply. So I'm kind of just waiting for the 5600X to be available in Canada. I'm waiting to get a 3060 Ti, and yeah, my case should be coming in the mail any day now. Okay. B550 IAX is $250. Did it go up in price? It was $250 Canadian when I bought it. Jeez, okay. Me waiting for Alder Lake and Hopper. That's fair. Yeah, fair. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me check my saver time. Dude can't. Damn, he's not a little fed up today. Nah, I'm just. What case did you get? I currently have an Inwin Chopin, so I'll show you what that looks like. The Chopin. This is the Inwin Chopin, right? So it's a very tiny case. There's the famous banana picture. That's a very large banana, by the way, so it's not very good scale, but there you go. There's like a bottle of water next to it. So pretty small case, pretty cute case. I have the black version. But the problem with this case is that you can see here, this thing right here, that's a 150 watt flex power supply. So unless you upgrade that, you can only sustain 150 watts on the entire system's power. And my system sometimes crashes when I play Overwatch because it goes over like 180 watts, trips the protections. So at least it has functioning protections. I've tripped them like 8 times, which is not good for the power supply, but it's fine. So yeah, I basically have a B550i Aorus AX in the motherboard. I have a 3400G. I have an L9A like this guy does. And I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm going to move out of this case into a Jahi Z12. This guy. I think this is like a Dan A4 clone. So once it loads, yeah, it's this dude right here. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Okay. Pretty unknown case in the SFF community, but I'm willing to try it out because it fits my requirements kind of perfectly. So yeah, this thing fits SFX power supply, so I'm getting an SF750. If it's 240 mil radiator, which I might get depending on how well the 5600X does under stock, and it's like pretty long GPUs too. It's like 330 millimeters, so you know I can fit basically whatever 3060 Ti I want into this thing. So hype, pretty hype, pretty hyped. I'm looking to build my own game PC, but very green. Want to play on it? Okay, no, you're the guy in Twitch chat. Okay, my bad.
Wait, Aegis, are you streaming to YouTube?
Oh my god. He gave me the Lost to Mike roll. That's pretty funny. Wow, they're really shitting on us, huh? I need a cooler? For what? 5600X? It doesn't look bad. I see you are an ITX guy. I'm only an ITX guy because I'm like, I have to move between 2 locations a lot, so I want to put my build in my backpack. So I measured my backpack, and then I was like, all right, let's see what we can fit in this thing. I probably should have just gotten a bigger backpack, but I'm lazy, so.
I got a question for you. I know what my mind is made up about it, but here, I saw this on TikTok.
Mhm.
There's a guy out there that's doing these tutorials one at a time, and he come on there today, and he was talking about you should always update your BIOS, and he goes in and updates it and really gives no backstory to this. I thought that was a little fucked up. What's your opinion on that?
Updating your BIOS is not always necessary. It's like a case-by-case basis, because of course you risk bricking your motherboard, especially if you don't have flashback, and especially if you have unstable power. BIOS updates can bring about like compatibility improvements, performance improvements, sometimes essential microcode updates, but yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm more of the camp where it's like, if your CPU is compatible with your BIOS and you're not losing out on like something extreme like stability issues or performance issues that are actually like noticeable, then you know there's no need. There's not really a need.
It almost wanted me to make a TikTok to basically go against everything he's been advertising.
I mean,
when I heard
you
that
know,
tonight,
TikTok
I'm like,
is
man,
like, you know, bite-sized attention craving type shit.
oh,
So
it's so bad.
Yeah, so
But
of
it's like, I
course
wonder how many
they're
people are
gonna
bricking their
oversimplify it.
PCs off this information.
Yeah. Why don't you add more rewards with Aegis points? I have 1.5k and I want to spend them. I don't know what to add, dude. People keep asking me that shit. Like I added emotes for subs and like I don't know like
You can add like
what to do.
custom stuff. Like one streamer did one where he like drinks a cup of water or something, or like
You
buys
drink a cup of
jump
water
in the
when
game.
someone redeems their points. Yes,
Yeah,
I will
someone
hydrate
has that.
myself because you have been watching me. Yes.
Yeah, you
ITX
can
build
redeem
slap.
money.
Yeah, they kind of do slap. My new CPU only boosts to 4.3 gigahertz. Am I temp limited? No, not really. I managed to get a 5600X. I overpaid by 20, so you didn't really overpay then. That's pretty decent. 100k points to instantly end the stream, to just terminate the stream. Yeah.
You make Aegis disconnect.
Make Aegis go to
1
sleep.
million points.
Nice. I didn't need to go from F1 to F10. Carter PC makes me cringe. Dude, everything I hear about Carter PC is like, I just don't want to. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to go anywhere
That's
near
the
it.
problem with like all like the profile,
All right,
everything that has
Bazazar,
likes.
I'm gonna hit you
Like
up.
that's the problem. That's
How
the
old
problem
is
with
Aegis
Reddit.
really? True. Oh my god.
Vegas.
That's like a really good.
Aegis is
Photoshop.
94.
It's a
True.
really good Photoshop.
Free mouse pad.
Aegis is the king of the United Kingdom.
Dude, I don't have a fucking. Do you want me to sell mouse pads? I'm gonna be very disappointed in their quality, so I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Aegis just sourcing some like mouse pads from China.
All right, Bazazar, let's take a look here. I don't think you remember me. I do remember you because you have a unique name. But you said you could help me with a build once I got a 5600X, and it's on the way. Nice. I would love some help with the rest of the parts of my build. Thanks. I want to future-proof this build as much as possible. Okay. My budget is 1,000 US. Flexibility upwards is okay. The only part I want to use is 1070 Ti. I have blah, 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 blah. Okay. 1080p 144, tons of gaming. Upgrade my 1070 Ti later. Cool. Yeah, I agree that 1070 Ti is pretty good, so maybe not upgrade that now. Utilize my G-Sync 144Hz monitor. Okay. I have all the storage solutions I need. I want a 1 TB NVMe. You wanted to use Metallic Gear Neo Air. Okay. Mid tower. And I do not need any peripherals. I would also like a motherboard that has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Okay. Sounds like a B550M Pro VDH Wi-Fi MATX moment. So let's do it. All right, so let's edit this thing. I'm going to mark these as purchased. So anybody that looks at your list in the future knows we bought this stuff. And then storage. We'll start with storage because you specified on that. Fit that Intel AX 6E. You mean 6? Because the 6E card's not out yet. I think that's AX210. That's not out yet. Or it's not out in like mainstream at least. Kind of hard to find. We'll do SN550 into this bad boy. No, we're gonna do it. I'm boring. Okay. Please, okay. Please be $110 right now. I'm gonna be so mad if this board is 140, or if it's not even available. No, it's 140. Okay. Can you recommend me a PCI card that is Bluetooth on Amazon.mx? Are you looking for just Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and Bluetooth? That changes things. If you're doing just Bluetooth, USB is like fine.
I can do Ethernet, but I would like Bluetooth, so that's fine.
Yeah, you just get a cheap USB adapter. Just make sure it supports the version that you require. Okay. AX210 moment? Yeah, but like AX210 is... I've seen it in some European markets, like samples being leaked onto the market, but like I don't think it's available mainstream yet.
What's AX210?
It's the new Intel Wi-Fi chipset that supports.
Oh, there's
Wi-Fi
a new
6E.
revision?
Yeah, it does Wi-Fi 6E.
I'm gonna have to go read on that.
Aegis.
Hello.
I sent a
Focus stream.
like so far what? I sent some parts I'm getting. This is my first time building a PC, so like so far I have all those parts. What do I need to do?
Yep, I'll look at it in a second here.
In terms of putting them together, or
1K
what?
USD. So is your 1K?
Well,
so,
no, like
but
I'm
not
just
you,
buying
not you.
parts.
Hold on, I'm talking to another guy. Bazazar, is your budget including or excluding the 300 you spent on the CPU? So you bought a 5600X already.
Including, yeah.
Including,
yeah.
so 700 for the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean that's still a very high budget, so I don't have a problem with that. All right, let's actually get a 750 watt or up unit. You know, in case you want to throw a 3080 in or something like this. Actually 650 would be fine. So let's downscale.
Each 510.
I've been AFK for a while. Sorry, what you're doing? German mac and cheese. I asked you a while ago. Which micro center is near you? Yeah, which micro center is near you, and then I'll make your list. CrimeWire. What's up, dude? I bought and installed the Enermax HF120 fans you told me about, but I'm struggling to find out how to control the ARGB. The controller only has one option, and I can't find software that has more than a few options for these. What do I do to get more ARGB themes? Check your fan documentation. So it either comes with your fans, or it should be available online. Check that, and or like, you know, check forums where people have tried the same thing. Yeah. Because I believe the HF120 branding is kind of new, so, you know.
HF, yeah, controller. Isn't it just 3 buttons?
Yeah, I believe so. All right, so CXM, Master Watt,
Oh well.
CX 2017, GD 2019, B5. I might do B5 here.
You make an MX 331 mesh.
Focus Gold, is this FM? It's FM. Oh no.
I wish PC Part Picker would show it as a title, but they don't.
I guess we'll do GF1. We'll do like 750 watt.
Oh, GF1.
$112. Yeah, we take those. We take those. Okay. How much is this? We're at 450 right now. We're pretty low on this budget. So anyways, yeah, I'll do this. And I'll send this to you, Mr. Bazazar. So, one second. So, Bazazar.
Yeah.
Real quick, just some comments here. The B550 board that I linked to you is currently $140, and PC Part Picker doesn't have proper stock tracking for Office Depot, so I'm pretty sure it's not even in stock. So wait for it to come back in stock for 110 or like 115 or something at Newegg or Amazon. That's what you should be looking for that board.
115. Okay.
Yeah, well, around that price. That's its normal price. RAM is fine, that's whatever. If you're interested in overclocking your RAM manually, then we might change that. But if you just want to leave it at stock, which is totally acceptable, then I would get that kit.
I think stock's okay. That's fine. Yeah.
SSD is fine. That's cool. The case is a good like function over form case, so it doesn't look the prettiest, but it comes with two pretty decent fans, good stock airflow, good build quality, so pretty good budget case. If you want to upgrade from that, I totally understand. But you know, just for aesthetic reasons. And then the power supply is
for bells and whistles. Yeah. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And then actually I might do MB311. Yeah, okay. I was kind of out of it for a second there because you have a pretty decently high budget. So we'll do MB320L instead. I'll send you a new list.
320.
And then finally, the power supply is obviously quite overkill, but you know, it's you are upgrading your GPU in the future, so.
Yes.
All right, we'll tag you again, and I'll send you that juicy list. Very juicy. All right, there we go. Hold on.
Looking very sexy.
Yes, very nice. Okay. Here. All right, cool. And now I will scroll up. So yeah, CrimeWire. I hope that's kind of clear. I mean, it's a little vague, but I hope that works out for you. I live in New York, and there's one near me in Westbury. Awesome. So if you're in New York, you actually have 4 micro centers that are near you. If you're near Westbury, you have Westbury, Flushing, Brooklyn. I guess Yonkers is kind of far, so you have 3. Which is amazing because those 3 are like some of the biggest micro centers in the US, and they're like all really great. So that's really good. So yeah, I'll work on your list in a second here. Opinion on Corsair in general. They make a lot of like mainstream parts that are popular and you know, well branded. They have a good brand image, but I'd say they're only really relevant in like power supplies when it comes to, you know, shit you should actually buy. Probably only power supplies. What else? Yeah, power supplies. Their peripherals are mediocre at best. AIOs are just meh. I mean, they're going down in price, so I don't have too much to complain about. RAM is typically overpriced compared to equivalents. What else do we have? Oh, cases. Cases are getting better, but still not like top tier. All right, hold on. Here. How are the parts so far? Please use a PC part picker list. Yeah. I mean, I can click on your images, but it'd be better if you use a PC part picker list just for other people.
Oh, I was using Newegg.
Yeah, don't use Newegg.io. Like, make a PC part picker list. It includes Newegg and other retailers, so you'll save money.
Oh, okay.
Is the Corsair 4000D airflow good? It's okay, and when it was on sale for like during Black Friday for like 65 or something, or 60, it was pretty good at that time. But right now, you know, if you just care about airflow and you don't really love that case in particular, there are definitely cheaper cases that have more airflow. You made this for me.
Yeah.
I don't really like the case. Would this still be worth it? Yeah, you can change the case honestly to whatever you want if because those parts aren't like super hot or anything. So hold on, let me just put the list on stream. Talking about, so 10100, 5500 XT, 8 gig, not exactly the hottest parts in the world. So thanks Bazazar for the sub. But yeah, not exactly the hottest parts in the world. You can honestly get away with whatever case you want. Yeah, you just really get whatever case you want. Provided it's not too expensive, obviously, because you have a pretty tight budget. But something like that, or yeah, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Okay. Cool. I appreciate the help. No problem, dude. Aegis branded SSDs. Honestly, it's not that hard to make your own SSD. Like, and the reason is your work is like 90% of the work is already done. Like, there's stock firmware, there's reference designs. You basically just have to like resell it. Like a lot of SSD brands out there are literally just like resellers or repackagers. Like, they basically do no work. Like, even if you want to write your own firmware, you can hire, someone from, India for like really cheap to like write your firmware for you in a basement. I'm not, that might sound like, culturally insensitive or like inaccurate, but I'm not even kidding. Like, that's actually how this works.
The cost of labor is lower in India.
No, that's legit. Like what some SSD companies do.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the cost? We don't pay our workers.
Yeah. Our workers is for losers, dude. We pay them
Yeah,
exposure.
that's the reason why Sunbow
They get paid in food. They don't get paid money. They get paid in food.
Yeah, your room and board is your pay.
Yeah. Budget would be 600 total for case, power supply, cooler, case fans, and CPU, MATX form factor, gaming, and web development. Okay. What about your GPU? Yeah, what's going on with that? Aegis mouse pads when? Oh my god. Graphics card. That's harder. Am I cucking myself running 2 8GB DIMMs? Why would you be cucking yourself running 2 8GB DIMMs? How can I get my Windows activation code? Apparently, I need it when I change motherboard. Yeah, so if you have an OEM version of Windows, then when you change your motherboard and change a bunch of other parts, if you change your hardware ID enough, it's going to deactivate Windows. So you need either a new installation of Windows, or you can, I think, call Microsoft and they can switch the activation instance over to your new hardware, or just buy retail and tie it to an account in the first place. I'm gonna build an SSD. This will be easy peasy. We pay an experience. Yeah, building an SSD and making profit off of it is really about like cost cutting in the right places, not necessarily
Wouldn't
the
the
parts,
hardest part of
the,
being an
supply chain.
SSD company just be dealing with RMA?
I just checked the manual for the EnderMax manuals, and it's just instructions for installation, and I can't find any information about the fans, even on the manufacturer's website. Yo, EnderMax, yikes.
Did Newegg fix their shitty return policy?
Sorry, what's up?
Did Newegg fix their shitty return policy yet?
Their restocking policy? I don't think so.
What do you mean? No,
I'm just saying, like, I've known a lot of people with that
Yes,
issues with
solder
Newegg. and
DRAM onto a
RMA.
PCB that contains a controller that doesn't support DRAM. Huge brain moment. Huge brain. On pads.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
when
on
the
pads that
reviewers-
don't exist. On pads that don't exist. Yes.
When the reviewers look at it, they'll say, "Oh, it has DRAM."
Yeah, just no hot glue a DRAM package you found in a dumpster like onto the SSD. The reviewers will all be tricked, dude. They'll ignore the XT on the controller. They'll just be like, it has DRAM. Nice.
No, just like erase the XT.
Yeah, just scrub it off. Just like scratch it off. No one will notice. CrimeWire. I just checked the manual for the EnderMax manuals. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know if EnderMax has RGB software. I'm planning on buying a couple EnderMax fans. I mean, I have a Vegas, but I'm planning on buying like some of the ARGB fans to like test them out myself. So if I figure out something then, I'll let you know. But that's probably not going to be
it's
for
a
a while.
3-button controller. I
So,
think it's.
You can
I think
check
it might be
YouTube or
similar.
forums, and they probably have some sort of advice
be-
for you.
It might be similar to the Deep Cool 3-button ones, where like the
Remove
ones on
disconnect
the edges
AFK.
are like scrolling through colors, and the middle is on and off and speed.
All right,
I know they
nerds,
don't. They don't
I'm
use that
going to
anymore, though.
start stealing more people. Very nice.
Are you streaming right now?
Don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah, you are.
Quebec, when are you releasing your branded power supplies?
Ubex use. Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a rebranded like
I know this really comes down to personal
Flowers.
opinion, but what white case do you think looks better? The only Lankel 2 or the Corsair 4000?
The
Series.
4000X or the 4000D?
4000D, the Airflow version.
I mean,
I
it
don't know, I
depends
think
if you like
I
the
really
Mountain
like
Dew
both
yellow.
of them. I'm not really
Yeah.
picky when it comes to aesthetics. Like anything
Yeah.
that's not like completely edgy, like this, the Spec Omega and shit like that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
okay with. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you really
I
wanna
think it really go ahead.
If you really want to nitpick, there's like the Mountain Dew yellow that the 4000D
No, I
AirFlow has in
really,
some spots.
and if
But
that,
What do you mean?
if you
That's
don't
like
care.
USB ports, so that's like.
if I
Yeah.
were nitpicking that much, I probably wouldn't try to
Yeah,
get a
it
3080
it
Vision,
doesn't
dude. That thing
matter.
is purple on it. I just put electrical tape over it or something if I
Yeah.
really cared that much. But
Or
I'm
just a
probably gonna go
plug-in
for the
power LED.
4000 just because on LAN cool it blocks the front RGB fans, so I want to be able to see them.
All right,
Like
nerds.
the older.
I just shoved a bunch of people in here, so hopefully.
All right, mute
Voice.
myself.
Hello.
There's one. Hey,
Join
Rev,
the voice call. Nah, sadly, it's just 3 buttons on the controller. That is unfortunate.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go in 4000.
I can't do anything else other than a solid color. What? That is really weird.
Dude, what is up with stock, man?
I'm gonna dig out the deep cool one just because.
Rathy, so if you have a question, type it in voice chat text. I mean, you're already there, so yeah, just ping me and type it in voice chat text. Or you can send it into my Twitch chat. Either of them work. Hey, about the PCIe, yes, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Amazon.com.mx. I think that's right. Amazon.com.
It just we've run into our build device limit. Are you able to raise it, or do you not have permissions to do that?
That is the one. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Have anything that's nice and cheap? My boy.
Okay, who built this build? Patriot Viper Steel.
Okay, so there you go.
what parts
This
you
is
looking
for
for?
my boy Oni-chan Neko-chan Senpai. There you go.
What the
Our
hell is
Corsair
that?
LL120 is good? No, they are not good.
Wait,
Currently 15 out
wait,
of 15 on
Hey,
PC. Nice.
someone else was also
Cube,
trying to
it
bounce
is
with me.
time. Cube, it is
Hold on,
time.
Or
The AJ, I mean, I
time.
just said the AJ. And the LL120s they're loud. I like them, but like they're loud. They're not the best
Oh my god,
fans out there, of course.
my guide is so large it takes like 10 seconds to upload.
Yeah, if you want to be the cool kid, then go for the LL120s. Otherwise,
What are better
LL120.
for What? Are
Dude,
they
the noise
overpriced or bad performance?
really
Both of them.
good.
They are both
The
bad
NV,
performance
the
and
E-loops.
overpriced.
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned about
The one
Yeah,
I'm not really.
clear. It's not like milky, so that's why.
I'm not really concerned about the bad performance part of it. It's just.
Wow, you just use sniffing tool alpha.
Dude,
wow.
I'm spamming the shit out of the channels right now. I feel kind of bad. Okay, hold on. I think this guy might
Yeah,
have a
but
big
you
move.
start snipping and you
What's
start
up, Neo?
snipping.
The
and
cougar,
then
the cougar one looks basically just like the G lid, but without the 1 month shipping and $45 shipping if it's Canada.
All right, nerds. So yeah, if any of you have questions, and I was like, yo, you should join this channel so I can like, hold on, never mind. There's another guy. Okay, if any of you have questions, and I was like, yo, you should join this channel so I can like answer your questions. Type them in voice chat text, which is the second channel from the bottom of the server in text channels. It's above music, or you can type it in my Twitch chat, and I will answer your question. Nice.
is that an LL120? I see.
Dude, someone's
Cube,
asking
it's
SX
time.
8200 Pro versus
Look out the
P31, and I
band
want them to
hammer.
join the channel.
Or
Hello.
whoa, TechSpot has a Tiger Lake review. Hold the
Where was the Endermax guy, Aegis? Was he on the YouTube stream?
His name is CrimeWire. CrimeWire.
Is he on the YouTube?
He's in the Twitch stream. I don't
Wait,
think
you
anyone
have like
watches
a
my YouTube.
you have an Endermax to play
I
on your
watch it
Twitch stream.
sometimes. Wait,
Wait,
what was
what?
the name?
I'm gonna
What's
be
going
mad if
on?
my internet doesn't improve with the new motherboard. It literally has giant antennas outside of the case. It's not that hard to improve on this $349 OEM Wi-Fi solution. Yeah, but like when it comes to networking, there are like bottlenecks. Kind of like how there's bottlenecks. I'm doing air quotes. You
Yeah.
can't see my hands, but there's bottlenecks in like gaming performance. There's bottlenecks in networking too.
Oh
So,
no,
like,
crime.
you can have a
wire
really
line.
fast NIC, but then have really slow speeds from your ISP or from the server you're trying to contact,
Or
and still have a shitty time.
or you're just living in a
Activision
country
servers,
room.
dude. Holy shit! Do not get me started on
Shouting you,
Activision
Mr.
servers.
Walter White. Well, what's up, dude? Answered the DM from the guy that just sent you one, lol. Yeah, I tend to hold on. What the fuck?
What Aegis? What's your YouTube? Or is it linked in your Twitch?
It's I think it's linked on my.
it's
I
the
think
guy
if
in a
you click on my
bunch of, like,
Discord profile,
Aegis.
you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend not to open DMs on stream because, like, in case they contain some TOS
Oh yeah, that would
content,
be
you know
a
what I'm saying?
nightmare.
Bro, which one is better with an i3-10100, the 580 or the 1650 non-super? The 580 is better than the 1650 non-super, but I'm hoping you're buying the 580 8 gig used and for $100. No more.
Yes.
Actually, 105 or 110 would be okay too. You said you were gonna help me with the build. Yeah, I can help you with the build. Why is he pinging me? Yeah, join voice. Okay, go. Okay.
I'm gonna grind some CS:GO. Gonna wreck some.
DMs are fun.
You say you're gonna grind CS:GO?
I need a motherboard.
Who admits to that in 2020?
Okay.
That game actually fell off hard.
For your motherboard,
The US team.
isn't there's a new operation out, right? The Broken Fang or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Number 10.
Well, I would say the US team definitely fell. It's still going
I need a
strong. So
motherboard.
always
Okay.
has
Yeah.
This is a very bad build. I'm assuming you already have all of this, which would make me a little upset. But there was someone who asked for me in the video chat. I don't know who it was, but I heard it. Yeah, they were asking if you were in YouTube chat, but you're in Twitch. So maybe they're going to Twitch to try to talk to you. Because I think they have some experience in the
He
RGB.
back. I swear, I closed the tab right when he came back.
So I need a motherboard. Honestly, just get like the cheapest B360 motherboard or B365 motherboard, I should say, not B360. Yeah, hold on. Let me show you what I mean. YouTube. I don't have it linked, dude.
Yeah,
don't
I
have
was
it
trying
linked.
to go for Commander.
Yeah.
What is it on
I'll add
YouTube?
it later.
Yeah. What's the name though? Is the same thing kind of budget?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm the first result. Yeah, like so get this. You could literally get this thing. MSI B365
Oh, here it is. First result.
VH. 2 dim slots, but
good.
like whatever. I don't care
Aegis,
anymore.
I cannot post links in your stream.
It's now weird.
Oh my bad. I'll add you to the regular list. 1 second. Nightbot.tv. Is it Bill Nye the IT guy? That's your name?
Yeah, it's 3 L's because someone took the name.
How did someone already take that? That's crazy. Bill Nye
Wait,
the IT guy.
it still shows up in chat though. On
Okay,
your,
I
on
got
your
you.
side.
Yeah, no,
I
it
see
shows up on the screen, but it doesn't show up like in the actual chat, so they can't click it
There we go.
unless they like copy it word for word. Okay. I watch VODs on YouTube, streams on Twitch.
I'll go
Anyways,
first.
nerds finna sleep. Yeah, that's cool. I'm playing Overwatch on my maid. Really? Okay, I'll come play with you after. What's better, SX 8200 Pro or P31? I want good NVMe. What are you using it for? Hey, I wanted to build my first PC. I want the budget to be around 1700. Okay, for a $1,700 budget, you'd be doing 5600X plus 3080, neither of which are available.
Exactly what I'm
right
doing.
now. So,
I was gonna interrupt, but go ahead.
those two parts, you know, I would try to your best to get them. So it's gonna take you maybe a couple weeks, or if you're lucky, less than that. And I would try your best to get them. When you do get your hands on them, let me know, and we'll work on the rest of your list at that time. Okay.
Didn't Nvidia say when they plan to have like a good amount of stock for the 3080 and 30 series cards?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, and
Yeah, they said January. They said early next year.
Thank God, dude.
I
Oh,
can't talk
let's
though.
go.
What chat do I go to? Yeah, you're in the right chat now. Sorry for the DM. No, DMs are fine. It's just like I have to switch screens to read them, in case there's some TOS shit there. So, yeah. Hello, I linked the wrong build. This is the one I need a motherboard for. Okay, good. Oh, okay. This is a very different build. All right. Cool. So, Rafi, when do you need your parts by? When do you need your parts by? Actually, you're in the UK, so it doesn't really matter. But like, you know, still, when are you buying this?
I can order shit off the Corsair website.
Yeah, of course.
How did I never know this? I can
They don't-
order like
they don't
half of
have
my
stock,
PC
though,
parts.
for
I mean, they don't really advertise it that heavily, so. probably
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I could buy my case. Okay, bet. Let's buy the case. Let's buy the RAM. Let's go.
They don't have the
Can you mute
RGB
Ronan, please?
controllers.
Oh, is he making noise? Okay,
Bad.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, I muted him.
Oh, server muted.
Did you make
He
the
always
build? Sorry if I sound impatient. Did I not make you a build? Did I kind of fuck up? Rathy? Oh, you need it right
Can't
now?
believe I
Okay.
did.
I'll make you a build in a second, Rathy, but I gotta work with somebody else for now real quick. Yeah, I think German mac and cheese, I think I messed up for you. My bad. I'll make you a list right now. We'll make up for it. So Micro Center, dude, I'm actually hyped. So you have $800 and we're gonna make you some high value shit, dude. It's gonna be like some peak value shit. Okay, we're gonna change
Dude,
to
Honey
Westbury.
just saved me $20. I swear I'm not paid to say this, but they literally just saved me $20
Alright,
on
we're
the
gonna go
Corsair
Westbury.
website.
And we're gonna look for a 10400. Hopefully it's in stock at Westbury. Yes, they got 17 in stock. Very nice. Okay, the Intel motherboards. Let's see what they got.
Oh my
Let's
gosh, the
take a
Microsoft
look
website makes it
here.
impossible to see the
B460.
chat.
What do we got? What do we got? Look at that. B460M DS3H for
God
$80. Very nice. So I'm gonna add custom part here. Do that. 150 custom CPU. Intel Core i5-10 400.
My Microsoft Center
MC
recently had 5600X has come
We're
back
gonna
in
do
stock, dude. I'm so
150
lucky.
plus 80, so that's 230, minus 20, so that's 210. And then we'll put 0 on the motherboard, so you are aware that a bundle, okay? We're gonna do this. Gigabyte B460M DS3H MC bundle. And we're gonna go motherboard, it's 0 part, and that should be good. Okay. And then memory, let's actually see if they have any like good memory at desktop memory. Oh, you're gonna need to go.
They
quick.
have
only have 2 in stock.
good crucial. They have good crucial kits.
Yeah, I know they have good crucial kit pricing, but I just want to see. I mean, that doesn't even matter for this build, but we'll see what they have actually.
What's his budget on this build?
It is 800, but we're going locked.
Oh yeah,
here.
definitely not good idea to go
57,
crucial.
Okay. We'll just go online then. We'll go online. Once you finish the disc, can you mind sending the link in DMs? I'll just send it in Twitch chat, and you can click on it there. So, all cool. Why am I in UK PC part picker? Wait, I just set everything to UK. I'm actually stupid. I'm actually a bit slow in the brain. Alright. Change that so it's 0 Great British pounds. Yes. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Alright. Let's go. So we'll do this Vulcan kit here. And let me set this to 0. I think I might actually be able to fit a 3060 Ti in this list, which would make me very, very happy.
Such a weird name, 3060 Ti.
I'm wrathy so far. I already bought the storage, RAM, and cooler. Okay, we'll talk about that. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll deal with that. A2000, very nice. Cool. Video card, I'll put a 3060 Ti in here, and then, you know, we'll see how that goes. Why did the 1650 come up when I typed 3060? PC part picker is busted. It's busted, dude. Alright, I'm gonna put the founders in here as a placeholder, and we'll just mark it as like 400. Case, we'll do MB320L. Okay, this is actually gonna fit kind of snugly. It's not gonna be exactly 800, but it's gonna be pretty close. So, good enough for me, you know. Alright, we'll do this, guys. Segotep GP, and that's a wrap. That's a wrap. It's $824 for a 10400 and a 3060 Ti. Now that.
Did you finish your Segotep review?
Now that is a gamer moment. Yeah, he's posted his teardown on his GitHub.
Oh, do you want to know something, by the way? I posted it earlier. So Luke moved the power supply to tier C, low priority. So what does that actually mean in terms of recommendations? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything different besides not recommending it for 3070, which I never did, except for you.
Gamer time. Do you know when the 3060 Ti will come accessible? Whenever it restocks, which is whenever retailers get their orders fulfilled. That's basically it. Okay. So far, I already bought the RAM, storage, and cooler. All right, let's look at that. So, German mac and cheese, the link for your build is right there. Same time 3070 becomes accessible. Probably not the same time, but you bought the RAM. That is a very strange kit, but okay. You bought the RAM. You bought the cooler, which is kind of questionable too. And you bought the storage, which is also kind of questionable. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make a list for this budget, or for lower than this budget, to be honest. But like, I'm gonna make a list that I think is more appropriate. Should I return the memory? I'd probably return everything, honestly. I'd probably return everything. Yeah. And I'll just show you like a good starting point for like a high-end gaming build at this point. Let's see, what do we got? B550M Pro VDH Wi-Fi. So juicy. Delicious. Delicious. Nutritious. Okay. Let's see what we got in UK. Do we have cheap ballistics? Please. Please. Oh, why do I not have this saved? Okay. I'm gonna put RGB RAM in this thing because, like, you know, it's not that much more expensive. Whatever. NVIDIA claims the reason is because of the GDDR6 chip lag. Now, that's not NVIDIA's claim. That's Video Card's claim. There's no source on that. NVIDIA claims that it's a mix of different components. So silicon, substrate, components, which include GDDR6. But not explicitly that it's because of the memory. Although that's believable, but it's definitely not solely because of the memory. How can I find the CPU, motherboard, and GPU? I can't find it. CPU and motherboard you get from Micro Center. GPU is currently unavailable, but when the 3060 Ti is more accessible, that's what you're going to be trying to get. WD Blue for 80 quid, coming in clutch.
Hey, Angus.
For this,
are you good with
what's up?
Are you good with troubleshooting like
Nope.
Windows? Okay, just checking.
Okay, we're gonna do 3080.
Go into troubleshoot right now and help this guy.
Ooh, XC3. That is nice. XC3. We're gonna do XC3. And then case.
Like voice comms troubleshoot or typing? Because I'm not typing.
Okay. What do we have here? What do we? Oh no, I should have filtered. Being a lazy boy. Okay, let's see what we got here. MG120G. Why do I not have that saved? Should have this. Pretty sure I do have this saved. Maybe PC Prepper goes to duplicate listing. MB320L probably. Yeah, MB320L. GB and power supply. We'll go for. What was wrong with the previous build? Yeah, we'll talk about it. Do 650 golden up. We'll do full. Yes. Well. Okay, we have Enclave, which is not great. We have Focus, which I think this is the GX. What the fuck? I don't have GX saved? Cringe. Holy. How do I not have GX saved? That's very cringe. I should probably save Reactor too. Okay. 750. Save that as well. 850. Does that go plat? No.
No.
Focus GX. Okay.
No, we don't want PX anyways. Got transient.
GX is cringe?
Yes.
Okay. 550. Is there there's a 550 GX, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, 500? There's 500 and 550? Oh,
That
that's
should be
GM.
core.
Oh, cringe. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And I think my work here is done. Cool. So this is what I get instead. Look at that. Right on the 1500 quid dot. This is what I get instead for a high-end build. At this point, you can get a cooler if you'd like. And then we'll talk about why this list is not. So right now, 10900K for 480 quid is actually not typical. But there's absolutely, like, it's very difficult. It was already difficult, like 9th gen wise, to justify getting an Intel high core count part that's not HEDT because there are no specialized features and typically software support. If you're looking for like a high-end CPU, which means higher core counts, AMD is just far and away better in like multi-threaded performance, let's call it. So this is just, you know, 10900K is just nonsensical. It just doesn't make sense at this point. You know, Rocket Lake might change things, but certainly on Comet Lake, Zen 3 and Zen 2 completely blow away the 10900K in multi-threaded performance. And now, if you're gaming and you still want a medium high core count, Zen 3 just makes more sense too, because Zen 3 is competitive, if not better than Intel's Comet Lake in gaming, and better in everything else. So, yeah. D15 Chromax is a nice cooler, but it's 105 quid. That's a lot of money for an air cooler. Unless you really want a black cooler, which there are cheaper black coolers. I probably wouldn't get a D15C. And on a 5600X, you don't even, like, a D15C is just dumb. So if you really want a black heatsink cooler, here's what I would get for a 5600X. You could get, like, you know, hold on, let's see. Let me do some basic filtering here. One sec. 150. Fuck. Press enter. All right, 150. No. Okay, so you could get like a 212 black, or like the SE224 XT Black Edition, or like, yeah, either of those would be fine, or even like a Freezer 34 Duo or like a 212 RGB black. Those would all be fine on a 5600X if you need something besides the stock cooler. Viper Steel is cool, but only if you're planning on manually overclocking your RAM and really, really pushing it to its limit there. I'm pretty sure that's like mid-high range BDI, 3866 C18. That's not a guaranteed BDI timing set, but I know Patriots Viper kits, that should be BDI. Yeah, also it's not even available, so like, I don't know how much you spent on it, but I'd only really spend that much on RAM or get that high of a kit if you want to manually overclock your RAM and really push it. Damn, so that build was overkill? Well, overkill implies that you went too far, and I don't think you went too far. Yeah, it's just, it's not like it would be better or anything like that. It's just, yeah, just bad choices. 970 Evo Plus is just completely not worth buying in the UK. In the US, it's sometimes worth buying for like $250 for 2 terabytes, but yeah, not in the UK. 3080 Tough is cool, but XC3 is nice. A nice little compact card. If you still want to get the Tough, I don't have any problems with you changing that to the Tough in the build that I sent to you. That's actually not a problem. H710 is just completely awful for 140 quid. RM850 is fine, but the Focus GX I sent you is enough for the 5600X and 3080. And finally, P12 Reduxes are just not great fans. They're just okay. I'd rather take like Arctic P12s, which are cheaper per fan and are more than good enough. And also, you don't really need to add extra fans with the case that I sent you. Yeah. Okay. Which? Okay, he's not even in the call anymore. Okay. No games use the cores of a 5800X better than a 5600X? Not really. CSGO scales to 8 cores. Really, you're really stretching the definition of scales there. The cooler is apparently already here. If you want to keep the cooler, like, it's not... Like, okay, don't get me wrong. None of the parts that you picked are, like, bad, and you're not going to be unhappy with anything. I mean, the 10900K might be, like, really hot. So you might be unhappy because of that, but none of them are going to make you like unhappy, but I'd still change them because you can save a lot of money and get like equal or better performance. Yeah, 5800X copy pasta. Sorry for the noob question, but the only other PC I built was an MTX, not micro MTX. I think you mean ATX. The only difference is the extra PCI X16 and X4 slots, right? No, the only difference is the height of the motherboard. Yeah, 5800X seems to be the only obtainable thing, blah, blah, blah. I want a 5600X, but seems 5800X is available. I have to listen while I'm talking on a phone. Yeah, Montec X2 kind of hot. Is it though? Is it though? It just looks like an NR600. That's white. It has like the weird thumb screws. Thumb screws are cringe. I mean, those thumb screws are cringe. Yeah, it looks like a mashup of a bunch of different cases. It has like the P400A's mesh. It has the NR600's body, has the H500's like panel. Just weird. Yeah. And it's $70. Whatever. I don't know. I'll have to see results on that.
It doesn't beat the Neo Air.
That's right. Man, I wouldn't know any of this stuff. I'm such a noob. That's okay, dude. That's why you're here. Why the server exists. Right.
Honestly, I think it. Honestly, though, with the they're 140s at the front.
All right, I'm gonna start stealing more people right now. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the time that if you needed a 10700K, the bundle was actually cheaper.
All right, I'm going to. Who's the guy who was asking? Oh my god, Flower, stop saying AMD is scalping their own CPU, please.
Where?
God. I haven't got the CPU yet. I left the most expensive for last. Well, I'm glad you did. Glad you did.
Oh, you know what I didn't know? Flower works for Intel. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a sanitation
Flower?
engineer at Intel.
Sanitation engineer?
Yep. Make
He
sure the clean
sanitizes
rooms are
the-
clean.
Yeah.
He's a lead janitor.
Yeah, we call him a we call him a janitor. It's true. We do call him a janitor.
Flower the janitor.
Sort of biased, I'd say, but.
All right, let's see. I'm in here. Okay, what's up? So if you're in this channel and you have a question for me, type it in voice chat text and ping me, or you can type it into my Twitch chat, if you'd prefer that. Wii 360 or PS3? That's rough. Well,
PS3.
You can't play Wii Fit Train. You can't play Wii Sports. You can't hang out with Wii Fit Trainer on any of the other consoles.
Everyone loves Wii Sports, but Wii Sports Resort was the real shiz.
Oh, dude, that game was amazing.
Dude,
I still haven't found all the eyes.
Wii Bowling, dude, Wii Bowling is legit one of the most classic games in like the entirety of video gaming history, dude.
And for Wii Resort, I still can't find all of the sport, like all the eyes, dude, from there.
Actually, crazy, dude.
Like
Just
I'm still
looking
missing
for
5
a 1
eyes.
terabyte SSD. I prefer M.2 NVMe, but I don't want to overpay. Okay, what country are you in? And also, how badly do you need this SSD? Because if you wait for holiday sales, you might get, a much cheaper price.
Oh, yeah, we can.
US, okay. Right now, you'd be looking at the Western Digital SN550. It's $95 per terabyte. If you wait for a holiday sale, you might be able to get a drive for like 80 per terabyte. So like, whatever. Whatever. Oh my god. People are buying 4,000 C15 kits. Yikeroos. Can I overclock GPU and RAM
4,000
safely?
C15?
Yeah,
I need my high bin B dot.
You cannot overclock RAM on
GPU and RAM safely with this build. I know I can't overclock CPU.
P460.
That build kind of sucks. And not because the parts themselves suck. These parts definitely would have been relevant. Actually, not the A80, but like these parts would have been relevant a while ago. But it looks like whoever made you this list, you did not buy it immediately and you waited. And so a lot of the parts have gone up in price and are no longer relevant. So like the RAM, that RAM was like $10 cheaper like 2 days ago. And I'm sure the GPU is cheaper than 350 because no one in their right mind would recommend a 1650 Super for 350. So, yeah. Mistakes were made. So, if you need help with a list, tell, people at the time you need help with the list. Okay, so you already have all that stuff then? You bought the entire build? Okay, cool. You can overclock your GPU on basically any build, provided, the power supply is not going to freak out. And RAM-wise, you're going to be locked at 2666, but you can tighten your timings on your board. I've got to go now. Thank you so much for the help. See you next stream. Yeah, but see you, dude. See you. All right. What is that? Does FPS on a 4K monitor dip even if 1080p is used? What does that even mean? Okay. Yo, Aegis, looking to build a 500 quid PC. Don't mind waiting for holiday sales. In that case, wait for holiday sales. Yep. By the way, UK, the United Kingdom is probably the only country on the entire globe right now that is minimally suffering from COVID pricing. It's actually crazy. UK has like record good pricing on almost everything. Like CPU, GPU sort of. GPU is like obviously the worst, but it's still better than every other country. It was like CPU, RAM is in a good place, motherboard's in a good place, power supply's in a good place, cases are in a good place. It's like UK is just chilling above everyone else right now. I live in Arizona, 1500 to 2000 max budget, gaming PC for COD, looking for it ASAP if possible. So 1500 to 2000 would mean you're getting a 5600X and 3080, which means ASAP is not a possibility. So I would wait, try to get a 5600X and 3080 while you're waiting. And once you get those two, hit me up. Try to get the 5600X for as close to 300 as possible. Try and get the 3080 for 700 to 800 if you can manage. Avoid the founders, but everything else is like basically okay. And yeah. So get those two parts. Those should cost you 1K total-ish. And when you're done with that, we'll get the rest of your parts, which should fill in that 500 to 1,000 nicely. Is the build still bad considering I paid around $590 for everything, bought pretty much everything on Black Friday? Let's take a look. A 10100 and a 1650 Super for 600 total. That's about in line with what I'd expect. At this budget, I might even go used because that would save you $100. I would shave $100 off. Or you could get a better GPU. So you either get like a 580 for 100 or you get a better GPU. Yeah. 3060 Ti or 3080? Good question. For your budget, 3080. But obviously 3060 Ti is higher value. Budget gaming build 10100/5500 XT. I guess, kind of. It kind of goes like there's like 5 or 6 valid combos right now. There's 10100/5500 XT, as much as I hate to admit that. 10100 3060 Ti, 10400 3060 Ti, 10400 3080, 5600X 3080, 5600X 3060 Ti. That's like the big groupings right now. What's the difference between an expensive motherboard and a cheaper one? Depends on which motherboards we're talking about. More expensive motherboards can have better VRMs, debug features, overclocking features like power buttons, reset buttons, BIOS flashback, more DIMM slots, better memory topologies, higher memory ratings, more PCI slots, better PCI slot configurations, reinforced PCIe slots. There's a bunch of shit, you know, better audio codecs, integrated DACs, or not integrated, but like integrated external DACs, which is like an oxymoron, but you know what I mean. But like 90% of those things aren't relevant to like normal people, so you know, you should be getting a cheap motherboard usually. I'm gonna go with your build. Is there a way I can future-proof this build? I'm not expecting to improve for the next 3 to 5 years. Not really.
Shut up, Bill.
There's no way to really like future-proof a build. If a build is, you know, the requirements for general computing cost, so like gaming, you know, word processing, video editing, the requirements for those types of things don't change radically over, you know, relatively short periods of time. So over the next 3 to 4 to 5 years, you know, a good PC now is going to be good in 3 to 4 years compared to other PCs at the time. So, okay, I'll give you an example. So you have gaming PC A and gaming PC B, right? PCB. But gaming PC A and gaming PC B, right? So right now, gaming PC A is going to be better than gaming PC B. It's a better performer, right? Maybe gaming PC B has more cores, but it's at, you know, a lower clock speed, or it's an older architecture or something like that. And that's why gaming PC A is better. In the future, 3 to 4 years from now, gaming PC A will still have been the right choice. Will still have been the right choice in the future. So that's why it's kind of difficult to future-proof, or it's useless to future-proof, basically. If you make the right choice now for the requirements you have now, it will have been the right choice in the future. The only time where I'd say, you know, keeping an eye out is actually important is if there's a new launch of parts that is about to happen, and you can potentially, you know, stall for a bit and then buy it in a little bit later when those new parts come out. For example, if you bought a 2080 Ti and then the 3080 comes out the next day, obviously not great, not a great outlook, right? 2080 Ti would not have been the right choice because they're so close in release date to like the 3080, you know, your purchase date, that you can basically consider them both options on your menu. So, yeah, that's basically that. So just pick the best parts that you can reasonably pick within a reasonable time frame of when you want to buy, and then you should be happy with them. Just ignore tech for like the next 3 to 4 years and then upgrade again. I do YouTube rendering and gaming. Very good, thanks. Yeah, that should be great for... I mean, here's the thing. 5600X and 3080, regardless of your workflow, will, you know, destroy everything. Like, high-end parts are high-end parts. There's not as much specialization as people think there is. Thoughts on the LG CX TV? Viable if you sit far from your monitor, because you're going to be using the TV as a monitor, I assume. Thoughts on the Segatep GP line of power supplies? Bought the 600-watt one for only $49, which seems suspiciously low, and it's rated B+. There's pluses now on the tier list. I didn't know that. It's fine. It's good enough. Just don't put like a high-end Intel and like a 3080 on it, okay? Wait, is it half bridge or double forward?
Half bridge.
Wait, it's half bridge? What?
Yes.
Hog. Damn.
At least
out here beating CXM.
I mean, there's 3 different versions, so better sold.
Are they all half bridge?
gotta assume so.
I heard the
Um,
oldest one is DF.
That might be true. Because well, still here. Let me see if I can find the link.
Wait, Cubex. I just realized, dude. What if Enermax Revolution? What if the DF in Revolution DF stands for double forward? What if
No,
we've
it
been
obviously stands for
pranked this
Dust
entire
3.
time? Oh no! I ordered
Let's
everything.
spin
Thank you.
the
I'm
fan
excited
in
for my new
reverse.
build.
Prevent
Poggers,
dot.
dude. Poggers Bazazar. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're hyped.
Guys, let's spin the fan the other way to prevent dust. Revolutionary.
How's
new
stream
technology.
going? It's going pretty well.
God damn
It's today's pretty average stream. You know, we're just chilling. We're just vibing. We're just vibing out. Yeah, it's pretty average stream. I had an
No, it was never- it
absolutely
was-
crazy stream like last Tuesday. It was actually insane. Last Tuesday was an insane stream. Today,
I
today
don't
we're
think
just
any Psychotope was ever double forward. Because even the 2007 one was that gold standard.
chilling. Huh. I see. Understandable.
I mean, there's different models. Like the Newegg one, you can get the SG line, you can get the PN line. Yeah, and I don't know what the PN looks like. So because Ryu still hasn't taken a picture of it. So
Ryu,
Wow, Sag.
yeah, he took it out of the box, put it in the PC, and threw out the box. So
Wow.
Sag.
Thank you, Based Ryu. Best reviewer. Aw, that's so cute. What's an SSD if you don't mind me asking? It's a little cute Pepe emote. What a cutie. Okay. There we go. Ba-boom. Yep. Thank you, Dragon Doggo 124 for the follow. This is the first guy I've ever met doing this. That's like, are you streaming? And I was like, yep. And he's like, I don't want to join. I've never met a person that's done that before. I thought I'd meet more people like that, but you know, damn, bro, that is crazy.
It do be like that.
Another problem is putting this shit together. Honestly, the building itself is straightforward, you know? No one has disagreements on that.
Choosing the list is what's hard.
Yeah, the list is definitely the hardest part.
we've got a meme for this.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, there's a meme on PC. MR, yeah.
I'm just going through all my phone photos.
What else do you need cables for? BDSM?
Hold on.
Look at the boys.
Me and the
Look at
boys.
the boys. This man really answered 2060 Super or 5700 XD with 2060 Super. Okay, buddy. The answer is neither of them. They both suck. 2060 Super.
You're talking about Billy Colin.
Yeah, picking the parts is like advanced calculus, dude. You gotta learn topology and linalg for that. Unnecessary. I guess the CPU would also take. It's not. I guess it's unnecessary, but there is a legitimate case for buying high-end RAM. It's just if you're not actually invested in overclocking it and stuff, then it's probably not.
Aegis, say the quote. Say the RAM overclocking quote.
There's a quote?
No, the RAM
Oh yeah, RAM
overclocking
overclocking is. I said something about squeezing your balls, right? I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait, what?
No, my quote was like RAM overclocking is like having someone grab your ball sack and just squeeze until there's nothing left.
Squeeze for.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the quote. Okay, that was something like that. Hey, I just got a 3090. What do I do when the shell on the 3090 comes off? What do you mean the shell on the 3090? You mean the shroud? I'm hella confused now.
He obviously means the shell, I guess. What do you not
Just
understand?
the shell. Yes, the 3090 has actually a shell. You gotta crack it open like an egg. That's a very specific analogy, Lamau. Look, when you try RAM overclocking, you're gonna understand what I mean, dude. You're gonna understand exactly what I mean. You're just gonna start crying. Is this a good build? Let's see. Let's see if it's a good build.
And if
No,
you got a
'cause
motherboard,
one of the parts is out of stock. RAM is overpriced. Don't buy M.2 SATA, please. Forge 100R is not worth 70. And power supply is a really weird choice. I'd go under or above that. Neo Eco Zen is just, you know, Segotep, but more expensive. KEKW, no.
it kind of is. No, it really is. Though.
Bro, but I recognize Antec. I don't know what Segotep is, dude.
Actually, is that even tier B? Let's look at that.
Man, I'm just gonna throw it away. It sucks. Okay. You're probably trolling.
Please no DS3H.
Please no DS3H. No, DS3H is fine.
Which one, the B550 or B450?
Both of them are
Any of
fine
'em.
for their given price points. Actually, B450M DS3H is usually not well priced these days, so maybe not. Although I would struggle to find a use case for a B550M DS3H, because like Ryzen 5000, no flashback. Ryzen 3000, you
There is
can
no
get
use.
B450. Yeah. Why 2060 Super versus 5700? I'm assuming you mean XT, a cringe question, because there's the 3060 Ti, which completely shits on and dominates both of them. Like, you're
Oh, the Gold Zen is
Yeah.
tier C. Well, yeah, that's
not at the same price.
awesome.
The 2060 Super has a $400 MSRP. The 5700 XT has a $400 MSRP. The 3060 Ti has a $400 MSRP. What do you mean? What do you mean not the same price? That's the same price. You should make a top 10 PC part picker list videos of one of these days. Reveal your 1 7 out of 7 list. I already revealed my 1 7 out of 7 list. It was made by E-Man in the PCMR board. Actually, no, someone sent me a list like 2 days ago or something like that, and I gave it a 7 out of 7. But that was mostly because like it was worked on by like either me or someone else before. Yeah. I strive for the day that someone who has gotten 0 help from a regular gets a 7 out of 7. Just by accident gets a 7 out of 7. But it's never gonna happen. What SSD should I buy? At that budget, Kingston A2000. You had a 500 gig SSD, right? Kingston A2000. Really good right now in the US. 53. I was kind of lagging when I was there. This man's PC is so bad he was lagging in a Discord voice call. That is unlucky.
Some amazing internet.
Unlucky. All right. Giving yourself a 7 out of 7. He gave the list to me, dude. Like, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to see like I wasn't just shitting on everything for no reason. I can't get the Crucial Ballistics RGB. The delivery is in February. Get the non-RGB version then. It's like $3 less. And if you don't care about RGB, then it's, you know, not exactly a loss. These are some parts I'm looking for. I'm asking for Christmas. I'm trying to keep the price down, but even then, all of this together is very expensive. I don't know if anyone has any tweaks. Do you have to buy off Amazon? Because, you know, Amazon.
Oh, that power supply.
You have a good article on how to do it? How to do what? Oh, Flash BIOS. Oh, okay, cool.
It's surprisingly in stock somehow.
Surprising amount of damage. Yo, I'm currently
I really wish
connecting my
CryoRig
audio
didn't do their
interface to my
whole-
PC. Do you have to use Type-C to USB? Type-C to Type-A, you mean? Yeah, I guess. I see on the back there's something written like left and right, but I don't know what that is. Those are your different channels. There's also this one little rectangular slot with a lock symbol on it. That's probably a Kensington. Just follow your manual. Typically with audio interfaces, you just have one connection that needs to go to the PC. The rest is unnecessary. It's for like instruments and stuff, like speaker setup. Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, hi Ben. Hi
Ben.
cutie.
Good morning.
Corsair makes me want to fucking kill myself, dude. They have a black what?
Big mood.
Heck.
No, like Corsair, they have a black memory kit, but like for like the 2x16, 3600 megahertz, but they don't have the same exact kit for the white color, like anywhere.
Is this not in stock?
Oh, don't tell me! I swear to God, if I ever looked at their official site, I'm gonna be.
Well, I mean, if you're on your official, I wouldn't buy it. I don't even know if they.
This guy just said
RAM.
P300 digital. The fuck?
Yeah.
I should go for 2x16 crit because that puts less stress on the memory controller, right?
What is the P300 digital?
What? On
Pantex
what?
out here
What?
innovating.
Oh, if I get a 2x16 kit, does not put less stress on the memory controller.
Then what kit? Like, that still should be fine.
I was just, I heard it somewhere. I don't know if it's true. I was just wondering.
It doesn't matter if you're not overclocking.
All right.
Oh fuck! Let's just unplug my PC from the wall.
Oh my God.
Sounds like an Aegis
I just like
moment.
smacked the outlet, and
Wait,
I almost
did you not
like,
use the surge protector?
moment.
No, I almost unplugged the entire surge protector from the wall because it's
Oh my
pretty
God.
loose. Yeah, that would have been
Damn.
awkward.
Yeah, actually, my computer, the switch for the power bar, it's like right under my feet. So like, if I kick too hard, I can hit it.
I have a surge protector.
I can just yeet my computer.
SSD versus hard drive modded Minecraft. That's funny.
Yeah, we gotta get an Aegis loading time.
Oh my.
Don't
Wait,
buy
Aegis,
surge
how's your
protectors,
fan?
buy,
How's your
I have my
fan
surge
going?
protector
multiple power
mounted under my
supplies.
desk due to 3M tape. It's hanging on for dear life.
Buy the Cubex PSU.
I'm just gonna flex tape it to like the. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna fucking flex tape that thing to the bottom of my desk.
All
Bill, I
right,
just don't know what to
nerds.
buy now.
I do not have to buy off Amazon. Okay, Jade, what's your total budget? You said 800, right? Okay, so do you live near a micro center? What state do you live in? Because if you live in a state with a micro center, holy shit, I'm about to pop the fuck off, dude. I'm about to use the same list that I sent to the other.
Y'all gotta take better care of
You guys
you.
my address just to prove
Hold
I
on,
live
what
10 minutes
micro
away.
center do you live near? I just need to check the stock. No,
You
but
just
real
did
talk,
my
what
micro
peripherals do you use? I have two keyboards. I have a GMMK full 2018 revision, early 2018 revision with a box navies, and I have Glorious wrist rest, the soft one, so it's probably get a hard wrist rest. I learned my lesson, and I have a G903. I had a G900, but I got it replaced because it was broken. So, yeah, Logitech sent me a G903, which is cool. My monitors right now, I just kind of got whatever was available. So I have a VG240Y for my primary, and I have some random Samsung monitor for my secondary. So, yeah. Cool. In Columbus, Ohio, I have CompTIA A+ and Net+. Yeah, but like, CompTIA is a meme though. All right.
Yeah,
what's
don't
CompTIA?
advertise that.
Isn't that like tech support? What is it?
It's like basic.
It's basically
computer
knowing how
knowledge.
things plug together.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the internet? What do you do on the internet?
What is a subnet mask?
What is
Plug
an
in a
outlet?
power supply.
Is this a cable? Okay.
Which
It's
one
a
of these
floppy
is the
drive
Ethernet
connector.
cable?
Hang on.
Ohio?
No,
Columbus,
it's too
Ohio.
complicated. Sorry. You've
Oh.
got to go back to Ring Networks.
I love you,
Oh my
Aegis.
god. I love me too, not gonna lie.
What's that?
Alright, let's see. Intel processors. Computer parts. Intel motherboard. Please tell me this Micro Center has the 10400 in stock. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't. Oh no.
Right, I'm using Aegis. Med's trying to get her A+ at the moment.
Oh no.
Ed.
Dude, the 10400 is not in stock at the stupid Micro Center. Oh my god. Do I have
That's
to
that's
rent
an
copies?
infuriating thing.
In Ohio, there are like 3 micro centers all around the same location. So try
Oh, really?
the other one.
Oh, okay,
It's
pause.
weird. Like forms of micro
I
center.
put
Like
in the
try-
Kingston. What RAM should I buy? Dude, just ask me for an entire list.
Yeah.
Ohio. Let's do Mayfield Heights. Let's see if that one has a 10400 in stock. Comet Lake.
You're gonna like make the guy like drive across the state.
No, it's pretty much in the
there's
same.
10400. Yeah, what that guy said.
What?
Is there
Okay.
Viking in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck?
My school's
That
mascot
sounded like
is the
fucking
Viking.
Chewbacca, dude.
What was that?
Oh my god. All right. These all suck. Okay, maybe you'll have to go to Sharonville. Let's see what we got.
We're going across.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to go
road
to
trip on
Sharonville. There's one motherboard in stock in Sharonville. You're gonna have to go there.
Go now, run.
Oh my god. All right. And then let's see if they have a 10400 at Sharonville. Let's see if we've got the perfect mix here. Control R, please. Yes, they do. They have 8 in stock. All right.
I love Sharon.
I'm going to
this
Sharonville.
is what you're gonna do. This is gamer time. You're gonna go to Sharonville, okay? I don't know how far Sharonville is, but you're gonna go there, and you're gonna get these 2 parts. You're gonna bundle them together. You're gonna have them bundle them together. You're gonna get $20 off. It's gonna be $210 in total. You're gonna be like, holy shit, that's really cheap. And then the rest of the stuff you're gonna buy online. So this is the rest of the shit. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
3 hours traveling, I might as well just buy the parts for more money.
And then the rest of the shit you're gonna get from that PC part picker list. Now, all the other stuff you should buy now. So power supply, case, storage, memory, those are all good prices. So buy that stuff now. And then the GPU is a 3060 Ti. That's gonna be difficult to find. So that's gonna be probably the last part you end up getting. But because the GPU is actually the only non-essential part in this list, you can actually get everything here, everything that you want, and use the CPU by itself without a GPU for a little while, and then add the GPU later. So yeah, thank you GFP Razor for follow. Okay, I couldn't find a standard Crucial Ballistics. They're all grayed out. Okay, I'll find you one. uk.pcpartpicker.com. I'm from the Discord. Hello.
Person earlier, you said there was a 2x16 3600 white Corsair memory kit. Can you link it to me because it's not on their official site?
That was a decent build about a year ago.
Oh no.
You're about 1 year too late.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually,
There's a
no.
ballistics kit
It was
right
an
there.
average build about a year
I'll
ago.
send it to you.
Oh, it's Tomahawk Max
You're
and
very
BBQ.
wholesome. Nice. I love you, Aegis. I love you too. Quick question: what's the best latency you've had on the 16 gig RAM, and what kit was it? Want to upgrade my RAM? The best latency? You mean like just in general? Because that depends on what CPU you're on. Like, for example, like 60 nanoseconds would be very good on, you know, like certain platforms, but really bad on other platforms. So, kind of depends on what CPU we're talking about. Also, I don't think latency means what you think it does. Unless you mean like CAS latency alone, which would be very strange. Then, you know, you just go like, I don't know, 2133 C9 or some shit.
CAS latency.
8700K. Okay, so pretty low latency then. I'm not really sure what you mean. Do you mean like overall latency, like IDA64, like read-write latency or some shit, or like what are we talking about?
Impact latency.
Yeah. I have a build idea and I don't know if it is good. I'm trying to do a black and red themed build. Is this good? Sorry, where did you say I find the video card? Find the video card wherever you want. Basically, just look for a 3060 Ti. Try and make it $400 or as close to that as possible. Here's some Discords that monitor stock for the 3060 Ti. I will.
No, don't give it away. No.
I'll send some invites. There you go. So you can join those and get some rolls and try and get the 3060 Ti. Yeah, read write. Lowest latency I've ever gotten. I mean, I didn't really do RAM overclocking on my 8700K, so I don't know. I could probably pull up like an old IDA benchmark to see what I got on like XMP, but I didn't do much overclocking, mostly because I had like a really shitty Rev B bin. So yeah. Oh, you guys want to see what happens when I try to overclock? Hold on. Actually, no, I'm too lazy. I have to like switch a bunch of stuff on stream for that. But I had an iconic 10,000 error feed and I tried to overclock. That was fun.
Nice.
Wait, so does anyone here? Can anyone? I don't know if I'm just missing something. Can anyone here see if I made a 2x16 3600 Corsair kit that's white?
What?
Don't look on the official website. I'm gonna.
Yeah, because I was on the official website. They have it for the black version, but they don't have it for the white version. I honestly know in Corsair that's probably actually how it is, but we'll see.
Do you attend the Church of Buildzoid? Buildzoid as a church?
What's the Buildzoid?
I don't even know what a Buildzoid is, not gonna lie.
What type of noun would we use?
Not in the VC, by the way, in a Zoom class. My man's in a Zoom class. Oh my god.
40 p.m.
What time zone are you in? Like
Okay, you can ignore the line outputs. Just connect the USB thing. Yeah, and the K thing, that's a Kensington lock, which is kind of useless. In case someone tries to steal your fucking interface, I guess, from your desk at home. What? Did you just cut the wire? I never understood the appeal of Kensington locks. Like, what's the point? Like, does anyone actually use them?
Schools, retail, people that go to coffee shops,
But
people
like,
that
I
just
don't. You can
steal
just
their
get like
laptops.
a you know, a nice little wire cutter and just like, you know, that shit's out of there.
Yeah, but that takes 10 seconds actually you having a wire cutter.
Oh my. Yeah, you underestimate my ability to own a wire cutter.
Wait, what?
Okay, this is the only memory I can find that delivers before Christmas. Yikes, that is not great. Okay, here, I'll find you some memory. Are sleeve bearing fans bad? Depends on the application. Depends on the application. They are appropriate for some applications, but in the context of PC building, they're usually on low end parts, and they usually don't last very long. So, sure.
Was anybody able to find that circuit I was talking about?
Okay, if you're not interested in manually memory overclocking, which that 3600 C18 kit would indicate that, here, use this and just go down the list. Okay, use this, go down the list, and find your RAM from there. What monitor do you recommend for Apex Valorant? I guess, 1080p 240, so like BG259QM, Lenovo Y2525. Those are like the two big racks. Those locks are really hard to get off along with the cable. Not really.
I'll make a suggestion. The Alienware, I'm currently using the Alienware 230 monitor. I play Valorant also. The IPS panels are definitely Warfare over TN. It definitely become the standard. Now that not hard monitors are rolling out, which I love to see it. IPS is definitely worth it.
Oh, okay. Cool, nice.
Okay. Jesus Christ, of course he has a Fortnite profile picture.
That do be why we recommend the IPS. That do be the case.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Who got the little child in the back?
Who has a dysfunctional
That kid is
family?
not over the age of 13, I can guarantee that. Can we mute him?
Hey, you don't have proof. That's discrimination.
What do you mean?
It's discrimination
Profile picture not give it away.
Hey, guess what? Corsair doesn't make 3600 CL16.
Yeah, they have it for the color black, and they don't have it for the color white. It doesn't make sense. So just go.
Do you know what we're hinting at?
End up on here.
Right,
We get a
okay,
different-
I'm
we get a different
deciding
kit.
between a Strix 3060 Ti
end up on your
or a
page.
low-end 3070 like Zotac. I'm trying to avoid MSI for their terrible software. They're about 400 to 500. Okay, don't get a high-end 3060 Ti or, yeah. In any card besides the 3080, I'd go for like the low, and when I say low, I don't mean quality. I mean like low-cost 3060 Ti or 3070. So, yeah, you can get the Founders. If the Founders is the one that adheres to the MSRP the most, then yeah, get the Founders on 3060 Ti. I play Fortnite, and from my testing, there's a 10% increase in FPS going up 200 megahertz in RAM speed, keeping all other primary timings the same. So, blah, blah, blah. So, assuming the higher speed I can get, the better my endgame FPS. Yeah, if you're playing Fortnite at competitive settings, at a competitive resolution, then yeah. Definitely invest in some high-end RAM. Founders isn't available here. Okay. Well, give me some of the cheapest 3060 Ti's. Honestly, besides like Zotac, and if you want to avoid MSI, that's fine. Like you can go for like a cheap Gigabyte 3060 Ti, a cheap EVGA 3060 Ti, even the cheap Asus ones. Like the Dual is fine too. So like,
I can't believe developers buy Zotac cards. It blows my mind.
Is this good for a red and black themed build? No, it's pretty awful. Okay. So Alan BTW, if you want RAM that overclocks pretty well and is pretty cheap, I would get this ballistics kit here. I sent it earlier in chat. So yeah, I think the guy said he wants it for Christmas, but if you don't mind waiting a bit, I'd get the ballistics kit. So either this red one or the RGB kit. And these will overclock quite well, and they're also quite cheap. So yeah, I think those will make you pretty happy. You could also get B-Die, but in the UK, I would say getting B-Die is probably not a good idea because ballistics is pretty cheap. So. Cool, nice, epic gamer moment.
Bugs.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna spend $220 in a RAM kit. I've never thought I'd come
Hey,
here.
the power cable going into my 8-pin GPU is missing one female pin. Should I replace it? I'm pretty sure missing a pin is normal. I'm not sure if on 8-pin it's normal. Actually, let me check the pin out. Let's see. PCI.
Normal.
It's normal?
No, it's normal for 24-pin. I
Yeah, I know
don't
it's
believe
normal
that's
for
normal.
24-pin, but let me see the GPU.
Unless that looks like I think it's an EVA power. So I don't know. I don't have experience.
It is not normal. Yeah. There's no. Hold on.
Well, can you give us the model of your power supply? Could just be something like exclusive. I don't
24-pin
fucking know.
ATX pin out. Yeah, the PG pin on 24-pin ATX is the one
Oh,
that's
that is
blank,
that's
but
of course. Okay, that's
on
not normal for a
6+2,
Corsair.
all of them are used. Yeah, you have 3 grounds, 2 cents, and 3 12-volt. Yeah. The 3060 Ti Strix is the same price as the 3070 Black. Yeah, so get the 3070 Black. Yeah. So give me the 3060 Ti's from cheapest to most expensive.
Gimme.
Gimme. Oh, Zuhair, you're actually in the voice channel. Okay. So no, the ML240, I'm assuming you're talking about the original, is not a good choice, but which ML240? ML240R, ML240L V2? What are you talking about? What would you recommend for a red and black themed build? Get a black. Okay, just get a normal build, which is probably going to be like all black and have some RGB in it, and then just set your RGB to red, and that's how you do a red and black themed build. Very easy. Very easy peasy.
Aegis. Should I buy RAM right now, or should I wait till?
Thanks,
I
Ludwig.
could probably wait till February. What's up?
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
Should you buy RAM now? I mean,
Yeah.
do you have RAM already, or why are you buying RAM?
I'm trying to see like when's a good time to buy RAM. I mean, the prices aren't looking too great, but that just could be what I'm gonna have to deal with for the next couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, I don't foresee RAM prices, spiraling downwards over the next few months. So just buy whenever you want, honestly. What is Oloy RAM? It's a brand that makes RAM. That's kind of new to the RAM scene, so a lot of people are skeptical, and their customer support is like dubious, and the dies they choose are not really great. So it's only really worth it if it's like really cheap. I'm very new to this, so what would be your suggestion of parts below $950 US? 10400 3060 Ti. And if you're near Micro Center, even better, because you get that for like 800. If you're going budget, go Auraflow. It's amazing. I have it. No, I hate when people are like, if you have these requirements, get this because I got it and it's amazing. Kind of cringe, dude. I mean, he's not even wrong, but like, dude, that's kind of cringe, dude. Dude, I got this revolutionary like 144 Hz TN panel, and it's been amazing so far, dude. I know it's 2020 and there's IPS panels available, but I'm telling you, dude, this TN panel, it's just so great, dude. It's so good. I came from 30 Hz, so like it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's come from 30 Hz.
What were the parts again? Sorry if I'm being annoying. If you scroll up in chat, I think I have a build that I sent to some. Hold on 1 second. Need to find the link here. Let me post it again. Yeah, here. It's gonna look something like that. TN has better transition times than IPS. It depends on the panel. So it'll perform better in motion-related things. Again, heavily depends on the panel we're talking about. Not a CRT though, but CRTs are worse in some motion aspects compared to modern TFTs at least. They're better in some motion aspects, worse in others. How about this? No. We're not Captain Pro V2. No, thank you. But why an AIO though? Like 240 mil AIO is like kind of questionable because those actually perform kind of similarly to a lot of air coolers or high-end air coolers. I guess they might even be cheaper in some cases though. 3060 Ti Eagle OC versus Dual OC, both are fine. Yeah, both are fine. I don't have any data that would make me strongly recommend one over the other. And I think I've seen a review on the Eagle and Dual, but not in a comparative sense. But they're both like acceptable. What FPS would that run R6 at 1080? A 10400 and a 3060 Ti. You can look up benchmarks for like a 2080 Super and like I don't know, like an 8700K, and it'll like I don't think people have benchmarked the 10400 and 3060 Ti extensively yet. So look up 8700K plus 2080 Super, and you'll see similar results. And could it use an H510 instead? It would be worse, and it would be more expensive. But yeah, you can use an H510. Don't you see how clean those pursuit stills are on good CRTs, though? I mean, yeah. Sure. Question mark. Is the stock Ryzen cooler good, or do I get another one? I'm assuming you have a 3700X. Yeah, it's good enough. Dude, why did so many people fall into the bait of buying the 3700X when it was quote unquote on sale for $290 during Black Friday? Like, it's not even a good price, even if it's not on sale. Why? Why, God? Why, God? Dude,
So, Aegis, I want to go for the RMX series power supply instead of RM for Corsair, correct?
Sorry, what?
What's the what's the difference again between the RM and RMX series and Corsair's power supply
RM
on
is
it?
worst.
ARM has no
Good
in-cable
enough.
caps and has slight compromises in order to conform to a
Be
newer version
cheaper.
of the ATX spec.
Fuck yeah, I'm going on
You
RMX.
call it slight?
They're effectively slight. Okay, don't be like.
I know this sounds kind of dumb, but like, should I buy my power supply from Micro Center just God forbid, like it fries my entire system?
Should I what?
Should I buy my power supply from Micro Center just in case? Like,
Why would you buy your
it-
power supply from Micro?
I don't know. I don't know.
Micro Center
Just
has
'cause they have a good.
even compared to Best Buy, Micro Center has like garbage power supply selection and prices.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just talking about like, if God forbid, like my system gets fried, I know for a fact they have a
Buy
good.
has worse.
Okay, then
What?
then
I
you
went
just
to Best Buy. I went to Best Buy. They had Thermaltake Smarts, W1s, W3s, and CXLs.
Oh yeah.
that's it.
selection.
Okay, but typically Best Buy
that's
does
all.
have like decent Corsair selection.
I'm talking about like warranty and stuff.
Yeah, you have a warranty. You can just RMA your unit.
I know, but like,
Or if
I
it's
just
within your
don't, like-
return period, any like retailer,
No, but
like,
if
really
I were
any
to somehow
retailer would
fry
allow you to exchange it.
like a fried part of my system, would Corsair back that, or would it be Micro Center backing that?
It would be your power supply manufacturer.
Oh, so I could just buy from.
I don't think they back that usually, but
Oh, shit. So maybe I should
just
stick
get a
with Micro
good
Center.
power
then.
supply then. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know.
You could've
Another
just got
question: Should I worry if my RAM isn't on
cables.
QVL? No, QVL is often
like-
incomplete and sometimes even wrong. So yeah.
Well, let's just hope
Is
that
that a
doesn't
very
happen.
good
only
build for
matters to-
everything? Yeah,
to a
it is.
couple
Why is the
people.
NZXT H510 bad, and is it still bad with extra fans? Extra fans don't help the H510 at all, and it's bad because it's
essentially a box.
It's expensive. It's kind of expensive compared to a lot of cheaper cases that have mesh fronts and RGB fans, and even at its price, which is $70, there are better cases. So.
The
It's
airflow is
acceptable
off.
if you like just are totally in love with how it looks, then it's fine. But besides that,
Better cases for the price.
no
yeah.
from me, dog.
Yeah, buy it and I'll be disappointed.
Wait, what
It's
the
the-
fuck is wrong with my stream? Why is it showing like 20-minute old content? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait.
Number one reason.
Wait. Oh, wait a second.
Hold on. What happened to your stream
No,
delay?
I'm refreshing my stream. I think it's fucked up. Hold on.
All right, so I'm gonna buy by case and fans.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Okay. I thought my stream was actually being like kind of messed up. Okay. Big yikes. So what could be a good red and black case? Dude, I'm telling you, if you want a color scheme in your build,
Okay.
there's like two valid color schemes. There's not valid, but two easy to achieve color schemes. There's black.
White.
There's black plus RGB or white plus RGB. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for that white build.
You
RGB
either do
stands for-
black and then you change your RGB to like whatever color you want. So if you want like a green themed build, you can literally buy black parts everywhere, fill it with RGB strips and set it to green and it will look like a green themed build. Okay. I'm telling you, RGB lights make color schemes pop. Okay, you don't need to get parts that are a specific color because that will make you pay more typically. Even though black and red is probably the most common two color scheme in like all of PC building, it's still like pretty questionable. Like it's still gonna make you pay more. So the best thing about RGB is not the unicorn puke. It's that it allows you to make your color scheme like literally whatever you want. So if you're feeling the holiday spirit, you can make it red and green one day. Like I did that for a while. I had like.
Actually speaking, I'm gonna do that right now. So my IQ, I'm doing
Yeah,
that.
so I had a
Make
P5
it
with like
idea.
4 LL120s and a bunch of shit, and like anytime I was just like, you know, feeling a vibe, I just changed the colors. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
I got tired of the
as we
unicorn
speak.
puke in like the first week, and then I was like, okay,
As
well,
we speak,
I can just make cool themes. Like,
Imagine
hold on, I'll show you
being
what I
able to
mean.
change your RGB colors.
You know, this I'm not so proud of this, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. 1 second.
Oh
Bill,
yeah.
so my ballistics can't
Alright,
change
so my
colors,
keyboard's
so
gonna
I'm
be
kind of
green.
screwed.
Hold on.
Wait, why? What did you do?
So I used Fusion, didn't work, and then I
Okay.
actually downloaded the DIM software from Crucial themselves. It still didn't work. So
Augers.
I don't know what to do.
Unlucky. Yeah, so this is what I mean, right? Like, if you have RGB, you can set your colors to like whatever you want. Okay? There's my milk cup right there. Yeah, so you can like set your colors to whatever you want. These are all RGB parts. None of these are
you
like
know what would be spicy,
colored
Cube?
a specific way at stock.
Right.
And I had like an RGB strip that was underglow. that was
RGB
connected to my
RAM that
PC.
had like an
And, yeah,
ARGB
you just
cable,
change
so
the
you
color.
didn't so you don't need to use software.
Augers.
That's so stupid.
Is 650
That
low
would be
power enough?
pretty
Yeah, it is.
spicy.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have put that there. Could RGB fans substitute for strips? Yep, but they're usually more expensive per
Well, because
millimeter of
it
light.
has to be a fan.
Just get those
I'm
fan.
going all black with RGB fans. Cool, bro. Why do you have a single monitor? This is my old build. Yeah, Z73 Kraken build when? I'm not doing Z7. Fuck that. I can't even fit that in my case. Are up here RGB fans reliable? Reliable in producing light for their expected lifetime, which is like probably like 1 or 2 years. Sure. Yeah. Damn, that build looking like an igloo. Cool. That was pointing to Ludwig Lamau. What's your opinion on AIOs in general? They are cool. They cool things and are cool. You're welcome.
What do you mean? You're not going to explain a YouTube video that takes 5 minutes to watch?
Yeah. Anything worth upgrading right now for Cyberpunk 2077 streaming?
Oh yeah, that.
Let's see.
Oh, I can't wait to get that game, dude. Holy
Let's-
shit.
2600 plus 1070 Ti. I wouldn't say so. I'd keep your stuff for now.
Oh shoot, I have comp bench tomorrow.
Oh shit, that guy's not even in voice. This is the wrong channel. Wait, the RM doesn't have the caps because the RMX cables are chonkers. Yeah, I mean theoretically you could remove the end cable caps yourself and it wouldn't really change much. Don't do that.
Don't be that guy though.
I heard the game is a buggy mess. It's not really buggy. There's some like early glitches, but it's a DRM version right now, so it's not final release.
Wait, you've played 2070?
No, I haven't played. I've seen and read people who have played the game.
Yeah, there's files already floating around. If you're
Hey,
looking
I
at
should
the
mention the
grabs on-
build I want needs to do 4K 100 with Cyberpunk and others with the LC. Good luck doing 4K 100 in Cyberpunk.
4K 100
the current benchmarks show that literally nothing can do 4K 100 at like
3090
frames.
SLI.
3090.
Take it a little bit.
Also, I don't even know.
Even in SLI. They're not going to support SLI?
There's no SLI benchmarks.
Oh.
Is the
I'm pretty
3070
sure-
going to be enough for 100 1080p?
I don't know. Like we have basic game benchmarks right now on an older revision of the game, but I don't know what day one benchmarks look like. Either way, I heard it needed more time, but we'll see what's said after a bit more time. Yeah, we're gonna need some more filling. You're just gatekeeping color. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just saying, like, you know, RGB is good for like color schemes. White theme master race. Yeah, but you can use RGB to make a white theme.
Yeah, but in a black
I'm
build
so
with
confused
black
right now.
parts.
What are you reading? I'm reading Twitch chat. Does Cyberpunk even do SLI? I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna make it do SLI.
No, actually, no. New games don't have SLI profiles anymore.
What about Crossfire?
Oh shit!
Man said Crossfire.
I just realized I posted that in BA Red instead of voice chat. There. My bad. Oopsies.
Are you gonna get banned?
I'm gonna get banned.
Yes.
For
We're gonna ban him.
licensing.
Did they just put porn in Wildheld bread? Holy
Wait, what?
What are
What?
hardware news today? Anything juicy? Not really. Actually, I do want to talk about the Cyberpunk benchmarks on Tom's Hardware.
Actually, and Antec, like,
Holy
put
shit! I
out
typed so
17
slow on this
different articles
keyboard. Stop.
Can't wait to ray trace Keanu Reeves balls in 4K.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
actually, hold on. I'll just go to the hardware sub.
Well,
Does
You've
Intel
got,
10400
the
come with a
100
cooler? Yep.
got SK Hynix with their new.
Yeah, that's cool.
What the
Oh yeah,
what?
the news today. Okay, so Apple is discussing their new high core count chips that are, you know, same silicon as M1. So 16 core, 32 core chips. That's cool. And they're aiming to target high-end PCs, which is new for Apple because Apple has always been software support, hardware lacking. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're not
M3,
coming close.
M2. Tweaktown is talking about 6800 XT M GPU. I kind of want to see that. I didn't read this. I just saw the title. Read the actual. Blah 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 blah. Okay, MGP. So these are, I'm assuming DX12. DX12. Yeah, there you go. DX12 MGPU. So let's see. Let's see how we do. Dude, I want to see frame times. Edge. Yeah.
Wait, frame times.
Approximate doubling. Not doubling. Zero scaling. Cool. Basically zero scale. Why are there mins on some of these games and not others?
This looks like a group regulated. Yeah.
Whatever, I'm not reading it. 3060 Ti. That's nothing. That is, yeah, that is what the dude was talking to me about earlier. So it's, yeah, it's possibly memory and silicon and substrate. Here, that's okay. That's what I was. The biggest Swiss retailer to receive 35 6900 XT graphics card. Loggers. The rest of this is boring. Okay, cool. So, where's the thing that, yeah, this is kind of what has people worried. Okay. 6800. Okay, well, this is like, yeah, CPU bottleneck, 1080p medium. So let's go to like higher settings. Go to 1080p Ultra, right? 1080p Ultra, Cyberpunk 2077. We have the 3060 Ti getting 77 FPS average, 2060 getting 55 FPS average, 1066 gig getting 25 FPS average.
No.
And, it seems like you know, this game definitely uses more than 4 cores and 8 threads pretty effectively. So you're seeing 3090 and 7700K absolutely trailing the 3090, and I'm assuming they're using a 9900 game. So I don't know if they tested CPU scaling. I was kind of scrolling through. They tested DLSS, which seems to be pretty effective in this game. And now let's go to 4K Ultra. Let's go to 4K Ultra.
It's gonna be
3090 gets 46 FPS. 3080 gets
Microsoft
40.
Simulator all over again, dude.
We have to stop. We have to stop. They just the Helix L. It doesn't have global wear leveling. We gotta get the president on the line.
Oh god, dude! I'm telling you, just stop associating with those people, dude. Just like, it's a waste of your time. They're not. It's like trying to talk with the alt-right on the internet. It's like, it's a waste of your time. Unless you're doing it for your entertainment. It's not entertaining.
Waste my time. Fuck! I gotta get off raceforums.com. Fuck.
Unless they do anything like sell you the OEM chip, lol. Yeah, don't buy a tray, obviously. How many fans can the Cooler Master MB320L have? You can check on Cooler Master's website or on Newegg's website, but it's probably like 5.
I'm literally gonna tell them it's the answer's 5.
Yeah, great, 5. I have a question about wear leveling. Okay, what's your question about wear leveling? Okay, I'm probably gonna end stream early today. I started kind of late, and I'm kind of hungry, so I'll just talk to you guys for a bit.
Aegis, I got bad news. Anything that isn't an SMI 2258E is gonna fail instantly.
It's actually true.
Get me Obama on the line.
Get me Obama, Mr. President. Get down, Mr. President. You're touching an SM2263XT. You're literally going to explode. Get down. Okay. All right. Well, nerds,
I didn't even know.
For now, I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll talk to.